purple Skittles when Tay get done.
My bad.
Munch my bad, nigga.
Motherfucker hit, bro.
Munchy B.
Why you just randomly say that?
What?
Why'd you randomly just say that?
Because you said munchy. I said.
You said. Never mind. You ain't talk about that.
Yeah, shut up. It's crazy. You know what episode we on?
Of course, I know what episode we on.
All right.
I know what episode we on.
I have to
80, right?
fact check you.
We on episode 77 of Music is Critical.
Hell no, we on 77.
We on
Yeah.
77.
We did 79.
Let me finish my spiel,
When
nigga.
we do that?
You interrupt my spiel like
I'm
that.
off the nitrous oxide. My bad, y'all.
The nitrous
Yeah, you
oxide.
need a mask. You on your Kanye shit today.
Right.
But we on episode 77. Music is Critical TV. Hey, we getting close to 100.
We
We
almost
getting
there.
close to 100.
We almost
Party
there.
coming soon, man.
We get close to 100. That's fire. But we got a very special guest.
Hey,
The man, the myth, the guy, YikeMike in the building.
What's happening?
What it do, my man? How you feeling today?
Pretty good. God is good. God is good.
all the time.
All the time. He came in fresh today. I was like, okay, I like the slippers you got on. Y'all
there
probably
you
can't
go.
see him.
No,
Show the people that slide.
Yeah, they
Ooh.
looking crazy.
Yeah, those crazy. Those
Oh
hard.
man, quit playing with
Those
that
is
boy.
looking crazy.
Cozy
Fuck with
fit, cozy
Kobe
vibes.
fit, yeah.
Yeah.
Like that.
How's everybody's weekend though? Niggas weekend was good. We start to the left. We're gonna start with
Was the
you.
weekend? Yeah, the weekend was good. I was off. I was chilling. Did a few things. Went to the bar a few times.
few
Feel me? Hung
times?
out like twice.
I ain't gonna ask no more questions about him. Tay, how was your weekend, my man?
Good, man. I did all the shit I had to do to finally get my damn license back. 100%.
Tay got his license
Right,
back.
man. I ain't had my license.
That's a
since
beautiful feeling right
2019,
there.
boy. I'm not driving illegally no more.
Good job.
Right, nah, for real though. Boy, bro, every time I drive, I'll be like, damn, it's a risk. And you know, half of the time I'm driving people that's cars that ain't my car.
Yeah, that's
So
nice.
it ain't your risk.
Nah, shit, you feel me though? But
Nigga be like, we gonna take the car. Like,
that
oh,
was
well.
pretty much it. That did a couple podcasts. Shit, yeah, that was pretty much it.
Yeah, well, we can go into the subject I was gonna talk about, but we can go in when we was on our bar. I had a good weekend, by the way. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, how
for
was your
asking.
weekend?
I appreciate y'all.
No, bro.
I always ask you guys how your weekend was and never get asked back. Everybody's so self-centered around this motherfucker. I guess I'm the one asking questions and shit. But my weekend
I
was
thought
great.
you was already gonna say it anyway.
I mean, I did now.
How was your weekend, bro?
I'm going. I'm in it already.
Okay.
Don't worry
Okay.
about the knees. But my weekend was great. I was chilling for the most part. I went to the bar with you.
You did go.
We
Hold
watched
on, bro. Hold on. Another fucking weekend without going out with me?
Tay. So
You don't be
so
going
when
out, bro.
so when
I
I,
ain't get no invite.
You don't
It
be
was-
going out. You gonna say no.
Did I get an invite?
oh, I did go out. I went out with Edison brother. Shout out L Day. That's my boy. That's
Day.
my
Did I
dog
get an
right there.
invite?
You gonna
Nigga,
say
all right,
no.
all
Okay,
right,
but y'all can at least
okay.
invite.
Okay.
No, nigga, I'm not giving no invite to a nigga. You gonna invite a nigga that's keep saying no?
Nah.
But I never. I didn't. It's not like I keep saying no. It's I keep not getting an invite.
We probably invited this nigga
to
like
hit.
10 different occasions. I probably went out with this nigga like 2 times.
When the last time y'all invited me somewhere?
When we went to 2nd Street?
And did I go?
You did go.
You did go.
Okay.
You did go.
No,
Yeah,
yeah. But yeah, you did. You did. Okay.
Say,
okay.
but you like to move around like a celebrity though, bro. You don't like to be outside in public
Bro,
like
listen,
that.
but it'll
Like,
feel
come on.
good just to get an offer.
Invite. Okay, I
Just
got
an
you.
offer.
Just to hear you say
man.
no. I got you.
But how was it?
It was great. My bad you didn't get the offer, but we went to the bar. We watched the Javante Davis and Roach. I did not know.
Lamont Roach.
Lamont Roach.
I didn't even know that was his
Did
first
you know
name.
who he was before the fight?
No, but I did a little research on bro.
Where? You was on the computer doing research?
On my phone. Who the,
I'm just
on the
asking.
computer just doing research. Yeah, no, I mean
isn't
regular,
that where you research
regular
things?
phone research. Like I wasn't going to the deep dive and fucking.
Do
I
you
was
not
surprised.
research things on the computer? Or am I
No,
tripping?
I don't.
What do you do on the computer? You have a laptop, don't you?
I really don't use my laptop, honestly. I got one, but I don't
Get
really
the
use it.
fuck out of here, man.
Do
I was
you
surprised
use a
by that
laptop,
fight.
bro?
Was y'all surprised?
The,
What?
no, hold on. What's what?
I tried to change
Let's go
the
back to
subject.
this real quick. What's wrong with using your phone to do research?
I mean, when you said the word research throws me off because you're like, I'm doing research. So when I heard research, I'm thinking you just like
Laptop,
on the
and then
laptop
just-
doing research on Lamont Roach.
Nah, nah, I just was on my phone looking up different videos from bro.
Yeah, but
go
it was a great fight. I didn't think it was gonna be as good as it was. You know, like it opened up. So first of all, Javante Davis got brought out by Dipset, not the full Dipset, just Jim Jones and Jewels.
Jewels.
They say that was bad luck. Cameron said that was bad luck for him to be on there
Seemed like it, man.
because the nigga they was throwing them at each other.
They was,
You know
they
what I mean?
was.
So what you think about it?
I think it was a good fight, man. It was It was closer than I thought it would be. I thought Tank was gonna go in there and whoop his ass, honestly. But they do got some history. They used to spar together when they was amateurs, I believe, and then they used to do gym sessions sparring together before they went pro. So they got some beef, and then it's like the Baltimore DC scene already got some static between the two cities. So they had that in the background. So I knew it was gonna be a good fight, but I thought Gervonta was gonna really like show out a little bit. But I think bro was a little too cocky and like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get the dub regardless. So he wasn't really doing what he usually does, like go at you after he fill you out. But I think this next fight that they gonna have, this rematch that they supposed to have, I think that's where Tank gonna really tap in. But shout out Lamont Roach, bro, surprised a lot of people. Bro did his shit. He was tagging Tank, and he was getting hit with some shit too and wasn't folding. So shout out to bro, he got a chin for sure. It was a good fight.
What
With
you think
draw,
about-
but I don't know.
Did you see it? Did you see the
Yeah, I
fight?
saw it.
Yike, you saw the fight?
I seen little clips.
Clips of it?
Nah.
Yeah.
I was surprised.
You surprised?
Yeah, I mean, nobody knew who the hell Roach was when this
Facts.
fight started, and even like as the fight was going on, because he was tagging Gervonta a lot of them rounds. They was keeping up with each other, but I'm thinking 9, 10, 11, Gervonta finna just fold him.
Yeah.
Bro was not going down, bro. He was doing his thing, and then obviously we seen the knee situation where Gervonta took his knee.
So do the knee count? Because he did hit the ground on his knee, but I guess it's not a technical knockout.
So I guess it wasn't a technical knockout, but it was a technical thing against the rules. Like once you take a knee, that's a knockout.
Knocked down.
Knockdown, yeah,
Knockdown,
knockdown.
yeah, it wasn't a knockout.
And I don't know, that was kind of weird to me that the refs didn't count it. But contrary to that, Roach, he took a knee too.
He took a knee.
Yeah, that
but,
was after.
And that's what a lot of people speculating on online, saying that it wasn't a knee. Like if you see the video, it looked like Tank was pushing him down. He kind of like fell down from the push. But
Overall,
to
was
me,
a
it
good
looked
fight.
like a knee.
Yeah, it looked like a knee.
Yeah, it looked like a knee.
But
to me.
I think overall it was a really good fight. I think we definitely had to have a part 2 on that. I think the only faulty thing about it is Gervonta got a draw now on his record.
Yeah, facts.
That's his first one, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, so they don't have to do the rematch.
30-0-1 or 31-0.
Yeah.
31.
Did Mayweather ever have a draw on his
No.
Hell no.
He never had one. I'm about to say
Hell
he
no.
never had one.
Mayweather was 50-0.
And I'm about to say, how would y'all feel if you had a straight, clean record and now you got a draw?
I'll
Would
be
you feel
high. I'm like, let's
Yeah,
go
I-
another
gotta go.
round.
We gotta
Let's go
go.
another
Go
round right now.
another round right now?
Right now to the death.
You think they should make that a
No
rule in
time.
boxing?
No time. Just go.
You think they should make that a rule in
Hell
boxing?
yeah.
I think it should be like once it's like a draw and it's tied up, it should be like whoever get knocked down. That'll make it more exciting.
Elimination
First nigga get
round.
knocked down lost.
I mean, that kind
Or
of.
the first one to say I'm done. No, turn
Nah,
the timer off.
Shit, the way
Just
that
go
boy
get
Roach
it
is
cracking.
fighting, he looked like he was never gonna say, I'm
Yeah,
done.
nah, bro was
He
looking-
was going.
You was
That
going.
nigga, he had that look in his eye.
You was
He was a
going.
dog.
He had
bro.
that look in his eyes. He
And
was
if-
ready.
If y'all seen the fight too, Tank was playing with him a lot. Like he was smiling, talking shit the whole time, and Roach was like, "Bro, I'm not in here to be for no game. I'm trying to knock your head off." Like,
That nigga Gervonta was throwing shoulders at his chin
Yeah,
when they was
yeah,
locking
he threw a
up.
little shoulder
I'm
and all
like,
that,
all right,
yeah.
I thought y'all was cool. Shit.
yeah, that's what I thought.
thought
And I
that
think
was
that's
cool.
yeah, I don't know.
I think that could have been I wouldn't say intimidation, but I think it was like a surprising thing to Gervonta to have somebody keep up with him like that.
Yeah, no,
I
facts.
think that laughing.
But
and
you
all
gotta
that
you
shit.
gotta think though, they fought when they was like younger. So they know each other fighting styles. I really want to see Lamont Roach fight somebody else now. I think he might need a couple more before he get back to Gervonta Davis just to see like was this not a fluke? Are you just fighting somebody that you know his style?
But do you think he needs to fight somebody else if he was fighting the best and he did that good?
If
That's
they
a
didn't
good
have
point.
prior history, I would have thought that.
I say throw him in there with Ryan Garcia.
That'd be a good
He
fight.
might knock that
I like
nigga
to see
out.
that.
Ryan
That's
Garcia.
and Ryan Garcia is,
I like to see-
I see it like a top five.
No, Ryan
fighter right
Garcia
now.
really
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm saying.
Ryan Garcia a good
He
fighter.
deserve a good fight.
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah,
And he
but
bust
hey,
his fights.
the bag went up for Lamont Roach.
Put him
After
in there
that,
with Pitbull Cruz.
that nigga
Oh,
go-
people Cruz
nigga
might
gonna take that
he
nigga
might
head
give
off.
it to
He
him.
might take his head
gonna
off.
take his
I
head
don't
off.
know.
He different.
Ooh, yeah, bro, different for sure. What'd you say?
He
He lost his last fight.
Who
he
he
did.
lose to? Random? Was it?
Oh, was it the other
knockout or
Mexican
was
dude?
it decision?
He did. I did
Was
watch
it knockout
that.
or was it decision?
No, it was a decision. It was a
All
decision.
right. Well, yeah.
Because his fighting style could either make or break him. Either he
Yeah.
gonna knock the nigga out or just get
Get
caught
tagged
with
up.
one. Yeah, because he
Yeah.
just a brawler. Like he can
Yeah,
swing
bro,
at your ass.
and he don't get knocked out. Do y'all
Good
think?
fight, though.
Y'all think it has something to do with Tank coming out there with a half a dipset?
That's what Cameron was saying. Cameron was like, "You went out with bad energy. That's why you lost."
Could have been. You think
Who would y'all would have came out with if like y'all was in the box style? Y'all in was it in New York, Barclays Center? Who would y'all would have came out with?
Does it have to be in that region or it could be anybody?
It got to be in that region because you on the East Coast.
Oh, gotta be.
You feel me? You got
I'm going
to
with 50 Cent.
That's
G
what I was
Unit.
thinking too.
God.
We in here. What?
Mini
We
Man.
can get the drop
I would have
top.
came out to
Like,
Mini Man on everything.
Oh,
What?
man.
Where's that? That shit would have been crazy.
I really don't know who I would have came out. I might have came out with Fab or something.
Fab.
Breathe.
Well, they would have knocked you out.
Motherfucker
Second
gonna have
round,
to breathe.
bro. That's soft.
I fuck with Fab. I fuck with
Fab.
Fab.
You know, I fuck with Fab, but what you gonna do? Fab and Lil Mo?
Yeah, what?
Nah, hell no. Do that Fab and Nate Dogg or Breathe. Nah, I'm gonna do Breathe on that.
Bro, you would have did breathe. You would
Yeah,
have
you'd been like trying to
hit the round,
breathe.
dropped you.
But you took my first. You
Yeah,
took my
I
first
think 50 is the
opinion.
most voted candidate for that.
Yeah,
50 got the
50.
music for boxers. Plus, he was a boxer himself.
for sure. For
Yeah,
sure.
that's facts. And if Floyd would have been hot seeing that, like, nigga, what? He bring out.
Yeah, Floyd.
Don't Javante and Floyd got some type of
They
They got some little beef.
friction
Shout out to
going on.
Floyd though, bro. Just bought a whole fucking
a block.
block of apartments. Like,
That's what that money do.
I forgot how many units. Something crazy. 400 plus
Yeah,
units.
he been mining for gold in Dubai for the past year.
That shit's crazy. Bro
That nigga,
dropped
he-
400 mil on the property.
Yeah, he on a whole nother level. But shout out
think-
Floyd for that.
You think Floyd gonna fight ever again?
Hell no.
Nah, not in no real. He might do some exhibition somewhere where they give
Exhibition.
him a check. He been doing that. He been fighting in Dubai for like exhibition matches and
Yeah.
stuff. But as
What
far
if-
as boxing, where it's gonna fuck up his record, hell no.
What if he get knocked out in the exhibition match?
Nigga
Like-
still gonna be on him like damn.
what if somebody just like flip out and just knock him out? How'd y'all
That'd be
feel? Would y'all
crazy.
still take that as a loss for him?
Nah.
Nah, cause he older now. Floyd,
I ain't gonna hold it.
older
Floyd, just
now.
quit, cause I don't want nobody knocking him out, bro.
That's
I just don't want him to get hit in the face.
that's the risk
bro.
he taking.
Yeah, nah, he gonna get
That's
that
the
money.
risk
though.
he taking.
But you know how much money they gotta pay you for him to get in
Come on, man.
the ring with
It's gotta
anybody?
be some type of rules too when you fighting them. Like you better not get the upper hand, or we just
Maybe shit. I don't know.
we're
Maybe
throwing your towel. You're
yeah,
gonna lose
maybe
automatic.
you'll die after this. Type.
Yeah, type shit. Pretty much type shit, especially out there in Dubai.
Yeah, they play.
How much you think he getting paid for exhibition matches?
Some mills, bro.
Nah, fuck some meals. That nigga getting paid hundreds of mils.
Yeah, for sure.
He getting paid
For
hundreds
sure.
of mils. I forget who he fought out there, but he got paid at least 100 mil for that
Yeah,
shit. He
for
not
sure.
moving for no. Man, you gotta pay. They
Man,
gotta
I'll
pay that
fight
nigga some
somebody
bread.
for 10 bands. What the fuck? 100 million?
100 million, but his resume, that resume, man, and the money he making.
You know, Floyd lost one time in his life. And
Many?
It was in the Olympics.
the Olympics, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Olympics,
That
oh,
nigga-
yeah, yeah.
And
that
they
nigga
still
cried.
said that was a fake loss. They said that the judges was pretty much on some racist stuff.
Damn. Yeah, bro, different. His training was
That's
different.
that guy right there.
Dedication was different.
The dog in him, he broke his hand in that one boxing match, and he
And
still
kept
kept
squabbling.
fighting. Yeah.
But shout out Javante Davis and Lamont Roach. I didn't know his first name. I'm like, who is this nigga? But shout them both out. That was a great fight.
Oh,
I
everything.
had some drink in me. But let's get to another subject. We're gonna do 2 for 1. This might lead into the next scene we do, but we're gonna start it now. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
The elephant in the damn room.
Fuck it.
So Nipsey Hussle. Shout out Nipsey
Shout out
Hussle.
Nip.
Rest in peace, my nigga Nip.
Piece of Nip.
Shout out
Rest
Nip.
in peace, Nip. So Saturday they had the grand opening of the Marathon Burger, which was on Melrose. I feel like they was open before, but I guess this was the grand opening.
Grand opening, yeah.
And it was a great turnout. You feel me?
Yeah.
It was a great turnout. We had YG over there cooking fries, making burgers. You feel
That's
me?
the address right there if you want to shout it out. Just so that people can see.
Shout out the Marathon Burger up over there on 7507 Melrose Avenue, Los Angeles, CA.
Did y'all go to that or
It
no?
opens. I was supposed to go.
Was supposed to
Did
go.
not go though.
Aren't y'all from Long Beach?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aren't y'all Crips or
No, he's the only Crip. We don't
We
gang
don't
bang.
game bang,
you
yeah.
didn't go?
Hell no, fool. I don't put myself in gangbanging
He
situations
said, "Aren't
like
y'all
that.
Crips?"
But
You gotta
that
understand,
was
gang
Gangbanging situation?
that wasn't
Man,
a
hell
game
yeah,
bang
fool. In
situation.
a situation like that, you know, Nip was he was like the king of the Crips. Let's put it like that in a crazy quote. And you gotta understand, a lot of people gonna pay their respects whether you Crip or Blood, Mexican, white, whatever. You know, that type of situation, fool. Being a known face, it's just some things that you should be more smarter about. I think.
For you?
Yeah, of
Aren't you a
course.
celebrity though?
That's why I'm being smart. It ain't like a nigga just can go over there and not be known.
I mean,
that's
you'd
fair.
you'd have
YG
been.
You'd
was
have been
there,
good.
though.
Yeah, everybody
YG
was there.
was
You
there.
would-
YG, but see, you gotta understand too. YG and him was really friends. YG behind the counter cooking fries. Nigga, I'm outside in the line trying to get a burger. It's two different things. No,
But
those are two different things.
I would have definitely been there, but I
And like-
had a family situation.
And don't get me
going
wrong,
on.
I would have went too, but I honestly, for one, I didn't know it was opening. I didn't have no clue. And then for two, I mean, fuck, I just didn't know it was opening.
Yeah.
And I'm not finna go by myself neither. So that's just not finna happen.
Yeah,
Now,
I should have hit you because I wanted to go, but
Yeah, I wasn't finna go with just you neither.
I know you wasn't. So
No.
this is probably
why
why I
not?
hit you. I know
Why
we could
not?
have went
It
together.
would have been straight.
No, I think it would have been straight too, but still, fool. Listen, you could think something and know something's gonna be. You could know something or think something's gonna be straight. But you gotta also think about what ifs. I'm a what if person.
Yeah,
That's
outside
why
of that,
I think that's why I'm still alive to this day.
yeah, I feel you. But outside of that isolated situation, I think it was an overall success just from seeing it online and the people and hitting the people that I know that went up there. It was a overall success.
Yeah, I'll go another day when it's
Yeah.
still open.
Yeah, we can go. We
It
can
open at
always,
7 a.m. You can get there.
Yeah,
at
I'll go at 7:30.
Grab
You
a
feel me?
burger
7:30 a.m.
Nah, but it definitely looked like a good turnout. Everybody that usually supports, and when Nipsey doing something, the whole city come out.
Yeah,
Like,
facts.
the whole city come out. Everybody want to show up and show
Facts.
support. So it was great. Until
Man, Rockstar, man.
Rockstar, shout out Rockstar. I don't know the man, but like he went up there.
Before we do that, before we get to the
let's-
negative light, you feel me? I just want to say shout out to Black Sam
Yes,
for keeping his brother legacy going by not only just like speaking big of his brother and trolling on, not even trolling, but just holding on to his coattail of what Nipsey did on his own, but also starting something and adding something to the legacy.
Yes, because this
you
was
feel me? Because he started. This is. I don't think Nipsey ever thought about
No,
a
he
burger
did.
stand.
I
I don't know for sure if he did or not, but if he did, shout out to Black Sam for actually like following
Yeah.
through with it and making it happen. And if he didn't, shout out to Black Sam for still keeping that legacy going.
But he
'Cause that's
did.
big.
So this was what's the Latina lady on Power 106? I forget her name.
Letty,
Letty's like husband works with Nipsey.
Georgia.
So,
Is it Georgia Roscoe?
I don't remember. I don't know his name. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
know
But he
exactly.
works with Black Sam and Nipsey. He said
Videographer.
this was something they spoke about.
Uh-huh.
They're not doing like the marathon. They're not doing nothing that didn't coincide with Nipsey and that they didn't already speak about. You know, he had plans that you just didn't get to yet.
Yeah.
So they spoke about it, but they're just continue to go on and make it official. You know, like
That's
so.
fire.
And Nipsey's dropping an album summer 2025
Yep.
this year.
Him and Bino, right? Or is
Yeah,
it,
him and Bino.
Yep.
I saw the Black Sam interview. He said him and Bino. He said it was about like 80% done.
Okay.
But they tied
Alright.
everything up. Got everything together and shit like that. So he said it's gonna be a summer release. So that shit gonna be fire. So
Yeah, I've been seeing him working on it. My boy Killer Twine been posting a couple of videos on his Instagram, and I've actually heard like 2 songs. It sound like Nip Alive.
That's hard.
I mean, that's because he actually those songs he actually recorded and
No, but I'm
finished.
saying like
No, it
things
sound like
the
he
topics
like
he's
talking about right
talking
now. Like, yeah, I know, I got you.
It's like
yeah.
it
Like
feel
right
like
now type.
remember when Pac did that album and they kind of AI'd with it a little bit.
Yeah.
So Pac was kind of talking about things.
Yeah.
That's what it sounded like to me.
That's crazy.
But go back to the Black Sam situation. Black Sam being so business savvy, you gotta give him a round of applause because, losing a brother, I don't know how that could be. Me and my brother, I only have one brother. I have a sister, but as far as like my mom and the person that I grew up with, I only have a brother that I grew up with. And if I lost my brother, dog, I'll be so in shambles. I wouldn't know how to continue his plot and plan.
Yeah.
But from seeing Sam when I went to the funeral, I seen Sam over here in Long Beach at Complex Con when they were doing the marathon booth, and he took the bull by the horns and he didn't just ride it. He started guiding it. He started making just carvings in that lane. And dog, you got to commend somebody like that, especially with all the things that's going on. Nip was the king of the West, and he's still considered the king of the West. I know a lot of people say Pac, but Pac wasn't born in the West.
Yeah.
Pac was born in the East.
It's just the new king of the West. We're not gonna compare him to Pac. That was like a whole nother generation. That's our our older people.
But that's the comparison they'll say.
yeah,
too.
but he
Yeah.
born in
But he was born and raised,
you feel
and
me?
he was in South Central, nigga. That's the heart of LA.
Yeah. Facts.
yeah.
Somebody like that embodied LA so greatly. For you to take control of that's a lot of responsibility.
I wouldn't
dog.
even say he took control. Black Sam always been the person in the background. Like, Nipsey is the front artist. Black Sam was always handling the
But
business.
now he's the front runner.
Yeah, so he's the front runner as far as how like president get elected, he's the one waving and he's doing that now. But he's always everything that he's doing right now, he was already doing, with the Crenshaw clothing in the
but
stores.
You feel me? Yeah, but like we didn't see that. Now
Yeah,
we're looking at
yeah.
it. We're looking at the man doing it. It's like, yo, that's just
We didn't see it, but we definitely heard it. In the
Yeah, we
music.
heard it, but now I'm saying, but it's
now we
different
see
from
it,
hearing
yeah,
it and seeing it.
yeah.
Seeing it is just a
Facts.
whole different thing. Like, and if I'm not mistaken, he's also opening up the Slauson Tees again, but he's opening up to be a big old recording studio for inner city kids.
So they do have. I passed by there not too long ago. They do have it still blocked off, but he's actually making like there's a Nipsey Hussle Foundation right there. It's gonna be something big, but I think they're just getting everything prepared for it and stuff because it's still closed off right there.
So yeah, basically in conclusion, what I was going to say is just those type of things and those movements that he's making. This name is gonna live forever. Like I wouldn't be surprised in the next 10 years if we don't see Ermias or Nipsey Hussle Avenue. Facts.
No, facts. I can see that happening. Just based off the way Black Sam moving and then the whole team.
Man,
and it just make me like
be alive forever.
Yeah.
And I don't mean to cut you off.
No, you
Even
good.
What's his name? I think it's not Danny DeVito. Oh boy, who played in Scarface. Al Pacino.
Al Pacino, yeah.
Was it Al Pacino? It might not.
Yeah,
it
no,
might
it
not
was
be
Al
him.
Pacino.
Or Robert De Niro. One of those guys. One of them at the Oscars
Uh-huh.
just said a whole statement that Nip said.
Oh, yeah.
Like that's how powerful this man was.
Oh,
you
shit.
Feel me?
I see that.
And that type of shit is just like that's the thing. As an artist myself, that's what you want it to be.
Yeah.
And I think Nip, he touched so many things that he gonna live forever.
Yeah, Nipsey was a stand-up nigga, man. I
100%.
kind of regret not going down there while he was alive because you just think people are gonna be here and you're gonna be able to have a chance. The one thing I do regret is not going like down to his t-shirt shop and going
When the
down
last
there in
time
Uh,
the mix.
I seen Nip 3 times. The first time I seen Nip, I was with my boy Pac. He got up on the homie Pac. He said, "What's them O's on your neck whacked out for?" I was like, "Oh nah, that's just for guap or stuff." You feel me? He like, all right. So we in the studio. But the last time I seen Nip was he was doing this album release. It was me. We supposed to meet Big Boy up there, but we got there a little early. And Nip was walking in. He sees like, "What's up, TF, cuz? What you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm waiting for Big to come in." He like, "Come on, cuz." And he walked us right into his shit. And I'm talking about Kevin Hart, Lauren London, T.I., Dame Dash. I don't know if you seen that picture when it was me, Nip, Dame Dash.
I
and
did
Big.
see that. I see
Yeah,
both
that was
of
the
it,
last time I seen him. And bro was just so humble and so open into the community. It's like I've never really met a person with that type of status, a celebrity, but with such a down to earth person.
Yeah,
That
because
was a man right
because a lot of people that like gangbang in Southern California, especially, it's like it's no depth to him.
Mm-hmm.
Most people, like like he had depth to him where he can actually speak to the person that's like don't got a head, his screws all the way tight, and actually come across to them and show them something. So I definitely apologize, and definitely the marathon. Like when the first marathon dropped,
No, that shit was
nigga, that shit was crazy,
Yeah,
nigga.
that shit was crazy.
That shit was crazy. The shit he was talking about, I was a big fan. My brother, shout out my brother Slim, my twin Slim. Slim, he ain't here. This nigga neck hurting shit,
He
but
was
you
supposed
feel
to be
me?
here.
Come on,
But he the
Slim.
one that put me on. Nipsey used to have this song called Little Gold in a Pager, like something like that. Shit, he put me on that nigga. I'm like, oh, I never stopped listening to him since then. But the marathon, just what he was pushing, like people like to compare themselves to Nipsey. But ain't no nigga like Nipsey. Nobody's pushing what Nipsey was doing. Wasn't business oriented like him. Didn't have morals like him. So just because a nigga street and he feel like he could say something, no comparison. You feel me? Because when he was dropping that shit, he was dropping. It was just a total difference from a regular gang member and Nipsey.
And bro,
And you can see the fact in the what's going on right now. Like, bro, gone, but his legacy is still pushing 100.
Heavy
You feel me?
as
Not
hell.
even just Black Sam pushing it, but his whole crew that he was with is in there flipping burgers and they in there pushing the marathon. You feel me? So that lets you know, like, it's not just the status of the person, but what the person meant. That's gonna keep the people going.
But
you
that's
feel me?
that's
And
how you
it's
know.
that work ethic in you, and it's that drive in you, and that victory in you to want to just keep going. Because I'm pretty sure, bro, instilled a lot of shit in them that they still think about and live by today, and that's the reason why they still going hard. So
Yeah, but that's how you see it's like a team effort. You feel me?
Yeah,
Because
facts.
usually, like, let's say, like when Tupac passed away, there's nobody to still like. He had his mother control the estate and stuff like, and doing like songs and stuff. But it was real no business behind like Tupac.
Yeah,
you see the
facts.
business is still going on as usual. So obviously you could tell, like, excluding Nipsey, that he wasn't the only person. Just like, he might have had a lot of good
had a
ideas, but it
machine.
was a real home based machine
yeah,
pushing this nigga.
Plots.
You feel me? Because you can go on to marathon.com right now. It's still up. T-shirts still being made. Everything's still going as usual without him. So I think that's what every artist should aim for, is like building their team up and having people beyond these record labels and all these, because all these artists that aren't as popular be like, oh, I want to get to Jimmy Iovine and I want this person to hear me. Like, nah, look to the person to your left and to your right and make the team. Everybody who like-minded individuals that want to grind and want to build some shit. You feel me? Like I see my nigga YikeMike doing with the Lowerville and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You feel me? So like that's a plus. You feel me? So if you are excluded from the shit, it can keep going.
Yeah,
You
facts.
feel me?
Facts.
I want to I want to ask a question since we on this before we get to the next topic. Obviously, the elephant in the room. Is there anybody specific y'all want to hear on that album?
What, the Nipsey album?
Besides Bino,
Shit, I just want to hear him and Bino. That shit cool.
yeah,
I don't think they're about to let nobody else on, really.
Honestly, I don't really care about hearing nobody else.
Because
on
one
that.
thing that Black Sam said on the interview, he said that he's not about to. It's only the things that happened when Nipsey was alive is on this album. So he's not. I don't think he's gonna add nobody to it. That, you feel me? Nipsey gone, so he don't have
I respect
the
that.
okay to add nobody to the album. So this album was 85% done. When you say 85% done, the vocals could have already been laid. Maybe the engineers or the beats, stuff like that. You know, you gotta get that in order.
Because he right now when I seen he's in the studio with 1500 or nothing, which was pretty much his team, live band, instruments. But I ain't gonna hold you. I do want Slot Some Boys on there.
Okay.
I do want to hear Killer Twan on there. Shout out to that's my cousin too, by the way.
See, those are people that's
he's
off
on
top.
money.
Like
top.
he would have said for sure.
You know, would
to,
it be a
you feel me?
crazy feature that we?
Yeah, let me
crazy?
better the question. What do you think would be a crazy feature if Nip?
That happened before he passed.
Yeah.
I
Him
know
and
it.
Kendrick.
No, they got
we
on
already
the
had
song
one.
already. Dedication.
I'm talking about that one.
Yeah, you can't say who you already did one with.
Okay,
He hasn't. I would say Jay-Z.
Jay Z
what I
would be
was about to say.
crazy.
That's what
That'd
I
be
was about to
fire.
Jay-Z. He
And
wanted
I think
that.
I think it would have happened.
That for sure would happen.
I think that would have been 100%.
Yeah.
That'd be
Because
fire.
when I went to the funeral, Jay-Z was 2 rows in front of me with Beyonce.
Yeah.
And that shit blew my mind, bro.
It was there. It's hard.
Beyonce is in the Staples Center with 1,006 souls,
It's hard.
and she's comfortable.
Yeah, it's hard.
Beyonce from Houston.
I know.
She from the
trenches in
she knows what's up.
But you
Beyonce
gotta
really-
understand, fool. But Houston different from
But
everything is
Beyonce-
different from LA.
But Beyonce will get
Like
in
we
there.
even different from LA.
Yeah, for sure.
You said Nipsey and Jay-Z don't have a song together?
Nah, I don't
I
think,
think
so.
they
No, they do.
They do.
They
I have
do.
my playlist.
They do.
That's
They
Oh,
do.
Nipsey and Jay Z got a song.
Yeah, they have a song.
Damn,
They
for
have
real?
a song they recorded.
Damn, hold
I have it on
on.
my playlist.
Do I have this one?
Yeah.
They do have a. It was DJ Khaled shit, right?
Nah.
Oh, I think, but I think it was
what
after.
it feels like.
Yeah,
What
I
it
think-
feels like. So
but
what
that
it
was
feels
after
like.
Oh,
the passing.
yeah.
Yeah, that was after the
Yeah.
passing.
What
though.
it feels like. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was after the passing.
This
I'm
is
talking
what
about-
it feels
But
like.
you know when he was selling the $1,000 albums, Jay-Z.
Yeah, Jay-Z bought 100
He
of
was
them.
always looking.
Yeah,
to
he bought
support
100
him.
of them.
Yeah.
Jay-Z put out a recommendation. He sent him a letter. He bought 100 of them, which was like $10,000. I guess he spent, and then I think he had put out even a statement about Nip doing that. Like
Yeah.
Jay-Z, I think, and I mean Jay-Z
did.
didn't he? I think they had some ties with Rock Nation, and he turned it down, or he
Yeah,
might
did.
have
He
did
turned down Rock Nation. He turned down
turned down
MMG.
MMG.
Like he turned down a lot of
Man,
people.
Nip
Nip knew what he
You gotta
wanted.
think, Nip knew what he wanted. He was a bro. Really got it from the mud, like from the trenches. Literally selling CDs on through his
Sam
trunk
made
on the corner.
250 grand
I know
off
people that
CDs.
used to like, yeah, I remember, bro. He used to be on in Inglewood or in the Slauson selling this motherfucking CDs and shit.
Bro, I had
like, you feel me?
I had a
so
show
the
in it.
mindset is different, bro. Like
I had a show Nip up in San Pedro. My boy DJ Critic put us on the same bill. And I ain't gonna hold you for. I thought we was all gonna get into. He came up there 40 thick.
oh yeah, I believe
But
it.
I'll never forget it. But we like, oh yeah, I fuck with you. I fuck with your jerk and shit.
Yeah.
Because at the time, that a lot of people was comparing it just because of the long hair.
Yeah,
and was
yeah.
stripping and shit. I'm like, I'm low key jealous. Like,
Yeah.
why they keep bringing this man up when we, you know what I'm saying? Well, like, I don't, because I was on top of the game. You feel me? I'm doing the jerking shit. We on top.
Yeah,
But then, like I said, when I met him, it was just a humbling situation. It's like to meet somebody with that status, and you think you finna be approached with a whole different aura. Like you think this shit finna be gangster. Bro, it was humbling. It was more than gangster.
Yeah.
It was like he was fathering niggas. To be
Yeah.
honest, like yeah, watch out, little bro. Like
because when you
yeah.
comfortable and you really know who you are, you ain't really threatened.
I think that part,
And you
that's
can
what it
move the
is.
way you need to move. Like you,
You
feel
don't
me?
have that tough exterior.
Yeah,
like,
it's
I'm
like-
hey, let me mad dog
Exactly,
everybody
that's
walking
exactly,
through.
and that's what I was looking.
The nigga that's
that I was
mad
gonna
dogging
see.
everybody walking through, he got some other shit going on with his head. He ain't fully him.
Yeah.
You feel me? When you could be fully
Some
you
shit you
and
fighting.
be a street nigga too, you feel me? That's why he got the most respect. And Nipsey always preached like he don't fuck with the middleman. Any smart nigga that get into some shit with some labels is like, oh hold on, it's a nigga standing in front of me and the main nigga right now. I don't want the middleman that I got to talk to and he go to the head of the label telling me, nah, I ain't rocking like that. I don't fuck with that.
Hey, fool, you just got
Who,
you know,
Flacco?
you gotta Listen, fool, in this podcast and shit, you gotta tell your truth. So let's get to the elephant in the room, dog.
Facts. Let's get to
Rockstar
it.
went
You
up
see
there
it,
and did wrong.
You saw it?
That video, that random guy that
Get
came
your
up?
mic. Your mic.
I call him a
Say-
random.
The random guy that came up.
I mean, to most
I didn't
people,
know who he
is
was
random.
either.
I didn't know who he
Everybody
was.
know
I
who
just
he
seen like a guy coming up and starting something, and I just didn't understand why.
You want to
he
give me
would
the
do that.
rundown?
Okay, yeah.
Facts.
So we gonna talk about the elephant in the room. So as Nipsey was having his marathon burger opening release, somebody by the name of Rockstar, is it 2800?
2800.
2800. Shout out to Rockstar 2800. He
Oh, we
came.
shout him out.
I mean,
That was
I
the
don't
guy
know
that
these
was-
people.
was
I don't
arguing?
know
I don't
none
know
of these
him
motherfuckers. So
That was
like,
the guy that was arguing.
Yeah.
yeah, he wasn't even necessarily arguing. He was getting pressed.
He's like an actual figure.
He's a YouTuber.
He used to be a rapper too, though.
Oh well, that nigga on YouTube. He
from LA?
Rockstar 2800
Yeah, he from LA, he from West LA, Boulevard.
Adams, something like that. But
Is he like a big figure, or is he like upcoming, or?
he's got a little momentum, or some momentum on YouTube and stuff. He deals with like Whack 100 and stuff.
Oh,
They be on Clubhouse and shit, which they say that's why the reason. But so he goes up there. I guess he was with his wife or his girl, whatever. Well, he was with. He goes up there, and then Black Sam and what's the Nipsey song? BH.
Yeah.
BH stops him at the in front of the burger spot, and it was like, we not rocking with how you moving and who you dealing with. They never said any names, but they were just like, we not rocking who you dealing with, and that's what BH was saying. And then Black Sam comes up, and he's like, if you want to have my brother back, you feel me? Go demonstrate. You feel me? Like
Facts.
like. Go demonstrate, you feel me? And he was like, I would never let nobody talk about Nipsey in front of me, yada, yada, yada. We might have to post a snippet of the video because that shit going crazy on our Instagram
Yeah,
right
it
now.
is.
But we going to have to post a clip of that video so everybody can see it. But he was basically saying, like, I would never let nobody disrespect Nipsey in front of me. And then he like, I can't tell because you with people that I don't fuck with, you feel me? He never said any names, you feel me? So what do we think about that whole situation? Was it the right time to say that?
Hell yeah, it was the right time. You feel me? Because if it wasn't the right time, then it'll never be the right time. If you ain't gonna do it when you see the dude, then you can't do it ever again. You feel me? I don't care if it's a grand opening. I don't care if it was just me and you. I don't care if it's the president right here. You feel me? This is my brother who just passed.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I feel a certain way the way you moving with people that's talking shit about my brother who was RIP. I'm pressing you when I see you.
Yeah, facts.
And the thing about Black Sam is, even though he ain't been in the light like that, the limelight, like how he is right now, we've always heard stories of how this dude moved already, based off of the stories we heard in the runs of Nipsey Hussle. So I feel like bro is being true to himself. And bro, I'm pressing you. My brother is dead, and you allowing certain people allegedly to talk crazy about him. Like, you feel me? And you think you about to come here in the sweep? Nah, I'm pressing you right now.
Yeah, I think it was still
It's the right time. I don't care what. Yeah,
So I heard a couple
grand opening or not, it's the right
yeah, I
time.
heard a couple Rockstar interviews. I heard him with academics and stuff. So he says he's like, was really close with Nipsey and the family. They grew up together. They was like, they knew each other.
Then
they
I'm
was
really
like
pressing
13
in.
exactly. So I think he was in the right because it was my brother that just happened to. You feel
Yeah.
me? Like, hey, you ain't even. No, take your ass across the street. I feel like it was a respectable press.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like I'm gonna slap shit out you. Like, you feel me? It was a respectable press. Like, you ain't welcome here. Like, pretty much. But it was still standing firm on what you believe. You feel me? Like, you not welcome here. Take your ass across the street. You feel me? Go do what you gotta do over there. You feel me? I really don't want to get into everything I think because I don't really. This podcast ain't a negative podcast or a street podcast in no way at all. You feel me? Like,
Facts.
but like. I heard him on. I heard the dude. I still want to be on my journalist shit. Like, you still on academic. You go straight to academics. Another nigga that Nipsey he publicly spoke on.
Yeah.
You going on academics and telling him the whole story. Like, bro, if you fuck with me, you need to demonstrate whether on some game making shit, if it's physical, or you need to demonstrate in your actions that you don't fuck with nothing that's going on right there. Well, demonstrate, you feel me? Because you going and running the academics and telling them the whole story, like, you just look like a nigga that's trying to get clout and getting your YouTube up.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, you need to. This moment should have been a moment for him to show that he fucks with Nipsey and everybody around Nipsey, not running the academics and going, hey, like, this is what happened. Like, stop it. I don't know him.
The podcasting game, the interviewing game, this whole
This is-
social
let me-
media
let me-
shit, it
let me
fuck
chime
up.
in. So I think
It
this-
fuck
this-
up the whole.
So this is the situation.
Hold on, before you start, but it fuck up the whole image of who you are, because motherfuckers be like, okay, I'm gonna get an interview and I'm gonna get some clout off of talking about this situation. When no, the whole situation started because you was being fake and you wasn't holding your loyalty to the side that you needed to hold your loyalty now. Now, if you really fuck with them, you wouldn't even fuck with the people they wasn't fucking with.
Yeah.
Even after the situation, even after you got pressed, you got to like, okay, damn, let me see what really fucking happened for Black Sam to really press me.
Let me really go home
you feel
and
me?
sit
Like,
about what
maybe I was in the wrong. You feel me? I did get embarrassed. I did get pressed, but at the same time, I really fuck with them, bro. So I don't know about to run to the people he didn't fuck with and give y'all the fucking firsthand fucking point of view of what happened. Like, no, let me sit back, chill for a minute, see what happened. Like, okay, and then try to go back to Black Sam or the people that I fuck with. But go ahead, Tay. That's just my thoughts.
Yeah, I agree with that.
All right, so I know Rockstar. You know, I'll be
Yeah.
on Clubhouse in this room sometimes. See, the thing about Rock is, Rock was trying to get himself off the ground with views. Rock was trying to get himself off the ground. You know, he's trying to become a podcaster. So he ended up messing with certain people who were saying certain things.
Yeah.
But to go before that, Rock was posting pictures. Him and Nip was cool, obviously. He posted multiple pictures, not just 1, 2, 3. I'm talking about pictures for it looks like, nigga, they was in the slums to where you could see the man getting money to where you see him at his highest elevation. Like, you seen him with the chains on. And so what I think what Rock did.
My bad.
Come on, bro.
This nigga looking
Somebody
at
hit me.
I thought we.
My bad.
over
My
here
bad.
looking at Dodger porn.
My bad.
Nah,
Looking
it's
at the
all
Lakers.
good. But I think what Rock did was he sacrificed his relationship with good people that he grew up with to put himself in a position to get more viewers, to get more clout. I'm not even gonna say no names who it was because I'm pretty sure a lot of people have an idea, but I think a lot of people got the wrong idea too of who it is.
Yeah, but we not saying no names.
Exactly, we ain't
got to
say no names.
We just speaking on the
But
subject at
what
hand.
he did wrong was he made himself vulnerable to, I guess, being a subject of being judged by the people that he was supposed to be.
Criticism, right?
Yeah, a criticism, but by the people he was supposed to be cool with. And so this is the words out of the horse's mouth, which I heard him talking about it for the last 2 days. And he said, he went up there because he didn't talk to the man. The man done gave him weed, Marathon OG, all type of stuff. But he said he been hitting him and he never got a reply back. Mm-hmm. That's the first thing you got to understand. Mm-hmm. If you hitting somebody that you always hit and then he don't hit you right back.
Don't take your ass up there.
No, something's different right now. Even if you call and they don't call you back or they don't pick up the phone, something is a little bit fishy. And he didn't read the room. He went up there, thought everything was cool, and Sam stood on business. Now, did Sam do wrong?
Or maybe, which I've seen an interview with somebody was saying, I ain't gonna say who because we're not mentioning no other names, but maybe he knew that was gonna happen. Maybe he had somebody filming there to get this shit off because I heard this girl was filming.
Oh, you talking about Rock?
Yeah.
Nah, hell nah, fool. I talked to the man. The man said I thought everything was good. Like, I heard the man talk. I heard Rockstar talking last night. And I heard him talking the night that it happened. I heard him talking about what happened.
Yeah.
And he thought everything was smooth. But Sam didn't think everything was smooth. Now,
How can you think that everything's smooth if he not even answering your call?
he didn't read the room. That's what I'm saying. That was his mistake. He didn't read the room.
Yeah.
And so, if you look at the video, Sam says, I seen everything on the internet. I seen what's going on the internet. I'm up on the internet now. That's not his words verbatim, but that's pretty much what he said. And I think Sam actually took some time, you know, probably to look up his brother. Rest in peace again, in Nip. And he seen Rockstar pop up. He start digging into that rabbit hole and seeing the things that was said in front of Rockstar. Now, if you're supposed to be I'm putting myself in Sam's shoes. If you're supposed to be my brother's partner and somebody's saying anything wrong about my brother and you not cutting it off or you allowing it to keep going and you intertwining in that conversation, we got a problem now.
Yeah, but Rockstar said that basically nobody disrespected Nipsey in front of his face. But at the same time, if that person, like if it was my brother and they were saying some foul shit about my brother, even if you're not in his face, even you dealing with the nigga, that's already like nah.
Listen, yeah, exactly. Face or no face. Nigga, what did Dre say? No face. No face. Face or no face, fool. If you say anything about right, but if you say anything about my brother, and I'm putting myself, so I'm talking about me, and I'm pretty sure this is the same way that anybody would feel for their only brother, especially a little brother at that.
Yeah.
If you say anything about my brother, and you were supposed to be my brother's friend, and you allow it to go, and you actually put it out yourself,
It's like you saying it yourself. Yeah.
No, it's not you saying it yourself, but you're entertaining it, and you're allowing the world to see it because this is on your platform.
in my mind, it's like you said it too, because you ain't check it, so you
exactly.
cool with it.
I can, and listen, that's another
You
thing.
second it.
I can't stop and I can't judge. I can't judge somebody the way they gonna take it. That's his family member, fool.
Yeah, and he's still grieving.
And so, bro, he gonna grieve forever for that, bro. There's not gonna be a loss of grief because it wasn't like a natural health thing. His life was taken.
Facts.
And so, I think what Rock did wrong was he straddled the fence for one. Mm-hmm. You got to pick a side, especially when it comes to death, fool. Mm-hmm. You have to pick a side, especially if you're calling somebody your homie. You have to pick a side, regardless if you're trying to get views, regardless if you're trying to put yourself on a platform. No, I mean not on a platform, but on a to be aware, I guess, to have people aware of who you are, bro. You have to choose a side, bro. You should have just went over there because he said that he had a talk with him, and Sam asked him, "What do you want? Like, what do you envision yourself with this platform? What do you want to do with it?" And he's like, "Well, I wasn't even ready to answer that. I wasn't ready to answer that question." Well, then you should have asked him for help. You should have stuck to that side. And then I think another reason why he went wrong with another person that was kind of involved with this, which is not involved with this, because his name wasn't even said by Black Sam, was he threw out a name that was helping them get views.
Yeah, I already know. Yeah.
And he fucked himself up on that end too, because that name wasn't even said by Black Sam.
And bro just came out with a video, a couple hours ago, on Twitter.
Yeah, so
shit.
You know what Rock did, and just to put everything into this one little ball of conclusion. You let somebody disrespect your homie that you call your homie that you post pictures of all the time saying that was my dog just so you can get views. And that's not the right way to do, fool. It's like you sacrifice yourself to let everybody know what not to do.
That's why Nipsey always talked about morals, codes. You feel me? Like it's morals and stuff.
And
like
you know,
is you gonna side is you gonna make a relationship with somebody that you know might have spoke bad about somebody that passed away and you were super cool with them?
Well, that's like me sitting here with somebody saying something. That's like me sitting right here and somebody had said something about Jabari. Like, how the fuck would I look? I made a whole song about this man.
Yeah.
I got this man tatted on my fucking hand. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how would that look on me?
Yeah.
So back to the question he asked me, I'm gonna ask y'all. Do y'all think that was the right place for?
Yes, listen, fool, listen. And listen, that's what I'm about to get on. Yes, nigga, it's the right place. Facts. For one, nigga, this is my place of business that we're doing under my brother's fucking
enterprise, whole name, all
everything.
That. Everything, yeah.
For one. And for two, what am I supposed to do? Just look at you? He lucky he didn't get his ass whooped. That showed the adult and that showed the maturity of Black Sam.
That's what I fucked with. It was just like, nigga.
No.
It was aggressive, but it was like, like, I'm not rocking with this.
Bro,
and he even gave him out. Like, you feel me? Go demonstrate.
Do it.
He basically said, show me that you fuck with my brother.
Exactly.
Don't come here and then, like, support like you fuck with him. Go show me in your everyday life that you fuck with my brother.
That was anywhere that I see was the perfect place.
No, facts.
That's just it. What am I supposed to do? Look at you and be like, all right, bro, you can eat some food here and we're going to talk about it. Yeah. No, fool, get up out of here.
Now, it would have been a different story for me if it got physical.
Yeah.
Now I was just like, okay, like.
But I ain't going to hold
you. Everybody was on
I ain't going to hold you, though. Even if we got a physical, I still think it's appropriate. Yeah. Nigga, that's my brother. The reason why it didn't get physical is because Black Sam is mature and if he would have did anything, 100 other niggas would have did something too, and they would have just been flushing and washing the man that he was
person
cool
that was there,
and that he was cool with.
Yeah.
That shows the maturity of Black Sam, fool.
Yeah, no, facts.
Like he did 100% right. Like what else could he have done different?
No, he did it perfect.
Yeah, no,
he did it perfect. I agree with everything. Even if it would have got physical.
And
that's why I question people. He's not even involved with this. But listen, and that's why I question people's principle and I question people's morals too. When people are saying, because and this is the kind of defend Rockstar too. Because people are like, yo, he got marked out. He didn't get marked out. He actually had maturity too, with just going back and letting that man grab him and push him across the street. Because for one, if he would have did anything, he would have got flushed. But for two, it wasn't the right time for you to do nothing.
Yeah.
You should have took that and just been like, cool. And just took that to the chin.
Because on the interview he did say like he had like he was what he says is he's close to them. You feel me?
Exactly.
So it ain't just like no regular nigga telling you this off the damn street.
Exactly.
He said it would have been different if it was that. But we I don't know. But he close to them. And at the end of the day, at the end of everything being said, this shit is about Nipsey Hussle.
Exactly.
This is Nipsey Hussle shit. It don't matter what's being said. If his brother tell you some shit, this is Nipsey Hussle shit.
Get up out of here.
Get up out of here. That he did though.
And
and that's what I'm saying.
He did right.
because I want to point out this is Music is Critical podcast. We are not a podcast that are talking about street activity or talking about any negativity. But if it got to do with Nipsey Hussle, we're gonna talk about it. Shit.
Yeah,
but on both sides, there was a lot of that's what I like to see. You feel me? Like he didn't take it to a place that needed to be on his end because he still was just one man out there. You feel me? But some people don't give a fuck. Like you feel me? I'm ready to get my ass whooped and make this shit a whole melee out here.
Listen, bro.
And then on the other side, Black Sam, he treated it. Everybody treated it like the situation it should be.
They treated it like
which
family.
was Nipsey Hussle. You feel
That's
me?
man
And
shit that's supposed to happen, bro. And that's what another thing I want to say. Don't allow the internet to have you crash out for some shit that's gonna happen between men, regardless. You feel me? The internet is,
but it's deeper than that. It's ego.
It's
deep. Ego too.
It is deeper than that.
Don't have
but
ego
at the same
crash,
time,
have you crash out.
But
either.
at the same time, your ego gonna get exposed, which is gonna make you maximize it more when it's on the internet. You feel me? If it's just something that happened like before internet happened, before the social media shit, it can go a different way. You feel me? So don't let the internet make you crash out on some shit you wouldn't crash out on.
Bro, listen, you can tell that it was
That-
family because Nipsey's right hand man, BH, was right there telling him, bro, I know, but just go ahead, get up out of here. Now, if it was
but even BH was still standing on. Like I'm listening to what he's saying.
Yeah,
His
he said-
demeanor was like, it was his close homie, but he like, we ain't fucking with none of that though.
Yeah, but he was still giving him leisure. Like, hey, bro, listen, fool.
Just
And
go
he was
on,
talking to him like, listen, he wasn't talking to him like an enemy.
Nah.
He wasn't talking to him like he with Vendetta. He was talking to him like, hey, fool, you did wrong, but we gonna handle this.
But
But
our
right
history
now,
is letting-
this ain't the right time. Just
Yeah.
get up out of here.
Yeah.
Now, what Rock was doing a little bit wrong was still standing there. Nigga, take that to the chin
And walk
and
away.
just walk.
But that becomes like a we as black men, we all got egos. The position he was in, all them cameras up, everybody.
No, I
looking,
don't. But I
you
don't
feel
think
me?
it was that. I think it was. I'm just trying to get my point across. I just want to let him know. Hey,
It can't be no point.
Exactly.
Either you gonna do what you do or walk the fuck
no,
away.
but listen. I think what it was I just want to let you know. Like, nah, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like. But listen. At certain points of time,
Black Sam
I'm not trying to hear that.
Black Sam was not hearing nothing.
Exactly, that's what I'm
Black
saying.
Sam was only listening to what the fuck he was saying.
And it's a good point.
Yeah,
Because
It's
I
just
already
like-
seen what I seen, fool.
Yeah, it's just like, okay, you not welcome here. You feel me? I can't tell what you got going on. You're not welcome here. Go that way.
No, but
You feel
listen.
me? Like,
We'll keep way more gangster for Black Sam. He didn't say you not welcome here. He said, nah, this is not the right
he
time.
did say that.
No, but I'm saying,
did say that.
first he's telling them it's not the right time. This is when he starts saying he's not welcome here. Because he said, well, nah, ain't nobody going to disrespect him in front of me. He said, I can't tell.
yeah.
'Cause you
Go
already did it.
demonstrate.
Yeah.
Go
You feel me?
demonstrate.
So when you telling
come
somebody
back.
something that they already have an opinion on, especially when it's that like deep, bro, get the fuck out of here. And then he gave him an opportunity, go demonstrate.
Yeah.
If you really riding for my man's, no, sorry, let me take that back. My brother, go demonstrate and show us that you with it. Because now let's talk about that. We ain't got to get deep into that,
Yeah,
but we
we
seen
know what
certain
that means.
situations
Yeah.
where people got into physical altercations over Nip's name. It wasn't just one; it was a couple of them. I know a lot of people probably haven't really seen it. But I'm a man that's on the internet. I'm a man that knows a lot of people.
Yeah.
It's been several things that
Oh,
happened.
yeah, I heard about
At
it a lot.
Complex Con, it was two people from the same hood who was getting pressed out of that booth. It was, and you could still say it was love too, because it wasn't no physical thing.
Yeah.
It was just like, yo, you broke my heart. You supposed to be down for this cause.
Yeah. Yeah. So I do respect that. And then one thing other thing I respect about Nipsey's whole side, they don't do no internet shit. They seeing shit, they clocking it, and they calling it, and this is what it is. Like, ain't no this was a public event.
That's what
but
I
all them
like.
other events you talking about, ain't no cameras up in these events. Like, ain't no people getting filmed, and like it's just
Hey,
like
listen,
this,
bro.
this is some real life shit.
I'm used to people doing stuff and then going on the internet and be like, yeah, we crashed him out. He shouldn't have said, whoa, whoa, whoa. And like the way that these people are holding themselves together is just with the utmost maturity, the utmost like, I mean, I really can't even explain it in just
It's
words.
the old code. It's the old
It's
gangster code.
It's not
you
an
feel me?
old gangster code though. It's better. It's more than even morals, dog. It's something that his brother stood for, and we carrying that torch.
Yeah.
Because Nipsey done been in things too when he was alive, and he never spoke about it.
I think that's the right way.
That's the right way, for sure.
I don't.
Bro, I ain't gonna hold you.
honestly,
When I seen that, It made me regret what I did at No Jumper. I'm not even gonna hold you.
I mean, you know, but you new to the podcast stuff. You feel me? So like, you know, like all this shit is just like a learning thing.
I want to handle things better.
But me, I respect that because you feel me. If you're gonna be a street person, you're gonna do street shit. Then leave it there. You feel me? When you get with this in front of you and this, we got lights. It's 3 cameras in this motherfucker. It take it to a whole nother thing. You ever been with a nigga that's about to fight somebody in real life and other nigga? It's like another nigga. You gonna let him do that? Hey, you gonna let him do that? Like, it's like niggas. It's like niggas gassing shit.
But that's
up.
what we do too. And that's our problem. That's the downfall of us as men, and especially
it's
as black men. We'll let something that we would personally let go by. Let's say, for example, you scuff my shoes into the camera, and we let that go by. But in the comments, they'll be like, "Oh, he put a mark on your shoes. You was a hoe. You got marked out," and we'll let that fuel us to go crash out.
Yeah.
That go back to my point. Don't let the internet make you crash out.
100%.
Because something
really-
that you ain't gonna crash out
really-
about normally.
Because really, on the internet, it's a bunch of people that's not even from that type of life, from that culture. It's a lot of people from the culture looking in and ready to like, oh, you gonna let them like just for to look at it on camera and let you see you crash out just for like a show. It's motherfucking like a soap opera and shit.
It's a circus, bro.
So don't do that shit. That's why I feel like this podcast I want it to be held on music and critical. We are critical about music. Yeah, we critical about this situation because we love Nipsey. It's a fucking Nipsey picture.
You know what Nipsey is in music.
Yeah,
We're gonna talk about that.
But as far as the brand of this podcast, this shit is not based on none of that. This shit ain't based on going back and forth with no nigga. Because if we're gonna go back and forth, it's gonna be in real life and it's not gonna be ever
Cameras
projected
gonna
on
be
camera.
off.
You know, just
Camera's gonna be
and
off.
just to stay on subject, man. Listen, and just to answer the question, Rock, the reason why you did wrong is just because you didn't read the room. That's it. That's my biggest complaint with you. Learn how to read rooms. Obviously, too, learn that you have morals and you have aspirations. But that's a thin line between those two. Morals is something that you gotta have as a man. Aspiration is something that you dream of achieving. But when it comes to aspirations, make sure that the route that you take still contains your morals. That's the way you get there. That's the way you stay in a clean spot. As far as Black Sam, he did no wrong. I don't care where you at, how the saying goes, get down where you mad at. He did it and he did right because can't nobody on this earth feel his pain. We've lost people in our family. There's people who lost brothers. There's people who lost mothers. But we cannot judge that man on how he felt about that situation with his own brother.
Facts.
I'll be goddamn if a nigga tell me how to
React.
you
to some
react
shit about
with my
yeah,
shit.
Facts.
We'll never be the same. So for both parties, I hope that they do come to a conclusion where that shit can be settled. But like I said, Sam, you did 100% right in my eyes.
And then what I would say to
Facts. I agree with it.
What
Everything you said.
What I would say to Rockstar too as well is, if you want to figure out your YouTube career, don't go for the low hanging fruit. Like with the low hanging fruit is pretty much what he was doing. Like, you know, getting people in the clubhouse to talk shit about each other to get some views and shit like that. You could easily do that shit on. You can make a Twitch. You can get on Twitch and tell a bunch of like, you know, hood stories about without no names and stuff like that. Just tell a bunch of stories and get people to come on you that way instead of like bringing real life events to the situation. You feel me? But I do think Rockstar could be a good YouTuber and
He's a
has,
great dude,
you know,
bro.
I don't know him so, but
Good
I
dude.
think I do listen to his shit sometimes, but you know, I don't really get into
You know
the
what
whole.
I think it is too? It's real street niggas allowing themselves to be judged by people behind the keyboard.
Yeah, but at the same time, when you start bringing real shit onto the
That's what I'm
internet,
saying.
you're
They're
gonna,
allowing
you're,
people-
you're allowing
failing.
yourself.
Yeah, you're
you're pretty
failing.
much putting yourself on a cross to get judged.
It's like you putting yourself on a course that they made. You have to go the way they're telling you to go now.
And they gonna maneuver you.
Bro, they gonna make you do a U-turn in a one-way.
Yeah, you feel me? But at the end of the day, Black Sam handled it the way he wanted to handle it. Rockstar handled it in a mature way as well. So I applaud them both. But
Yes,
you know,
sir.
like, you know, I feel like Rockstar should go make it right with Nip people and shit like that. Whatever they want him to do, you feel me? With his actions, you feel me? You need to show that you fuck with Nip.
And just keep that shit off the internet, bro. And another thing, I ain't got no problem with you talking to academics, but I also know that was you trying to get more numbers. I heard you last night talking about it, saying, damn, now academics know me, but he knows you for the wrong thing. I don't think he's going to interview you ever again after this.
See, what people gotta realize is when they get stuck in the and when they get put in the blender. When you get put in the blender, academics got so much shit going on. You just one thing. You getting put in the blender. Don't get tricked to get put in the blender, nigga.
You know
make your own shit.
You know what and I don't mean to cut you off, but you know what I don't think he understands too?
What?
He's just a target now. There's going to be somebody out there who says, oh, yeah, that's the man that disrespected Nip. And they going to want to be known for being the person that harmed this man.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. Because once Blap Sam put a stamp on it, it's like, okay, now
all right,
it's
now I
it's
want to impress them.
Yeah, it's an issue. You feel me?
It's just like old boy who went to jail for the Tupac situation. The older dude, you seen that last video when they got into the fight in the jails? What? Old boy who went to jail for killing Tupac.
Oh yeah.
He just got into a fight in the jails.
Yeah, I
the,
seen that.
The dude came out and said, because he killed Pac.
Yeah, I mean that's when it come to Tupac, Nipsey, you get them type of people coming out. It could be a regular motherfucker that don't even got nothing to do with nothing.
It could be a total geek.
Yeah, so that's why you definitely got to be careful.
Total geek.
For real though, it could be a total geek, dog.
But shout out Nipsey Hussle's Marathon Burger. It's open from 7 8. It's open at 7 a.m. You can go pull up at 7 a.m. and get you.
And
a burger.
they got the real beef. Was it Wagyu? Wagyu? How you say it?
Wagyu.
Yeah, man, we gonna definitely try that out, man.
Yeah,
So
we
shout out
Nipsey
right now.
Is it open right now?
Yeah, it's open.
Yeah, it's open right now. It's
You
open.
finna go over there?
I'm with it.
With that fit on?
Yeah, nah, you good.
He
Yeah.
good. He said with
Bad
that
habit
fit on.
fit?
No,
you
you
gotta
good.
get new
good.
fit, fool.
Nah,
Are you serious?
Don't listen to bro.
You gotta wear a whole beige khaki suit. You gotta get some black and white
Don't
chucks.
listen to
And you
him.
gotta get a hat, a red one that say LA on it.
That's crazy. Nah, you
I
good.
got a LA hat.
Yeah, nah.
Nah, we definitely gonna have to go up there. You can roll with us when we do go
Nah,
up there.
definitely,
Shit.
for sure.
Yeah,
Man, you
yeah.
fly. I'm fucking with you.
Okay.
But yeah,
Yeah.
man. Shout
Shout out to
Marathon
Black
Burger.
Sam, man, and everybody over there. at
Shout out to the
Marathon Burger
whole
doing their
Marathon
thing.
company. Shout out Marathon Burger. Shout out Nipsey Hussle's clothing line. Shout out Black Sam.
Oh
Shout
yeah,
out
while we on, I just
everybody.
gotta say one thing. Hey Rockstar, don't ever wear that motherfucking outfit again. I don't know what the fuck you was wearing, bro, but you look like a fucking pregnant baby mama, nigga. Your roses hanging out, nigga. Your hat was a fake TMC hat. I would have whooped your ass for coming over here with a fake fucking
He
music is
said
critical
Black
to.
Sam gave that to him. He said that. He
Man,
said Black
hell
Sam gave it
nah,
to him.
nigga. That TMC hat was fake as fuck. Nigga had bubble letters. Nigga, that shit was a Timu TMC hat. Cuz. Yeah, we can have a little fun with this shit. Nigga, don't ever wear. And if it was real, you need to get 2 sizes bigger. Cuz and your hat gotta be better, boy. You look like. Cuz on my mama, nigga, that shit look like it came straight from motherfucking DMI.com, nigga. Like, cuz got the whole Chinese embroidery in the back. It had a AAA tag on it, nigga. It did not say TMC.
That's crazy.
Man, shout out to
All right.
Marathon.
Shout out to the Marathon.
I want to learn about Yike.
Yeah,
man.
Yike.
Learn about bro.
Yike! Go right here.
Wait,
There we go.
yeah, that shit
bad.
sound like air was in that motherfucker. Hold on now. We good?
Gets airy.
Did you just flip it back?
Yeah, just for fuck's sake.
Yeah, all right.
Shits and giggles site.
We gonna get right into it. We got my man's YikeMike in the building.
What up, though?
That boy.
Yeah.
IE's very own. But let's just start off with the beginning of it. I see you got the Lowerville sweater on.
Yeah.
What is Lowerville? How did it come about? You feel me? Like, what is it?
Man.
Tell the honest truth now.
It's just Lowerville, man. It's just Lowerville. It's Lowerville.
The thing
I'm just playing.
no.
Just
The
Lowerville.
thing I get from it, like I be seeing y'all, I be seeing stories and stuff. I be at parties and stuff, getting lit. So it's lower.
Yeah.
It's lower, like getting drunk, or like is it like?
Nah, it's really just like the experience, really just like you being yourself, you feel me? Like nowadays you see people talking about, oh, we listen and we don't judge. It's basically that. You feel me?
Oh,
Like,
that's
we got
dope.
a lot of different type of creatives and people that made up Lowerville. That is what it is. You feel me? So
You want to shout everybody out?
yeah, shout out Slim.
Shout out
Shout
Slim.
out Twinsky.
Shout out Twin.
Shout out Namir. Shout out the NorCal homies. Kai Band.
Kai Band.
Maj.
You know what? I like Kai Band's music. I heard his music. I was like, Kai Band's is fire. I fuck with Kai Band. His music is fire.
We got some bangers out for sure. Got some unreleased coming out this summer.
Yeah.
For sure. KJ, shout out. Who else in the lowers? The Lady Lows, of course.
It's a lot of y'all. Y'all be having a
Lady
group chat
Low.
going
yeah,
up.
it's really a group chat for real.
They
That's
be
fire.
having a group chat going
That's
up.
fire.
Yeah, the group chat's crazy. Like I see a lot of people got group chats now. They trying to copy like the Lowerville,
Yeah.
what we did. Like it's really like we just started a whole culture for real.
Yeah.
That's fire.
Whole
Where,
culture.
where y'all get the name Lowerville from? Like, where that originate
Lowerville
from?
came from like lower, like it was like a slang that the NorCal had brought down to the IE
Okay.
SoCal area. We had the group chat, so that was kind of like a slang. It was like lower.
Like lower was slang for like what though?
It was really just like a bunch of different things, really.
So if
like,
you would say lower, like well, how would you say it in a slang
I'm
term?
about to get lower tonight.
like lower than lower, like it's about to get lower, like lower, like it's like
Yeah.
kind of like a slang, like a chant, communication type of different type of communications. Really, you can like fit it in depending on like the vibe for real.
Yeah. Okay, I fuck with that. I fuck with it.
Like
What
that.
did,
Lowerville just came from like the group chat. Like
Yeah.
I just said Lowerville, and then instead of the group chat being group chat, it just changed to
Lowerville.
Lowerville.
Yeah. Okay.
Where did you get the name YikeMike from? Was that from up north?
When I was in middle school, I was playing football, and one of my homies on my team brought me to my first party. And back then, it was kind of like the yiking movement, the hyphen movement, and I'm from the IE, so it was parties, I guess, and they was already on that. And when I went to my first party, the homies was teaching me how to like dance and stuff, the yikes. So I wanted a new @name on Instagram. I need a new @name. And somebody had just said Mike, and I was like, "Oh, I'm at a party," and then I just put two and two together, it just became YikeMike.
It's fire. Shit, shout out to my boy
I fuck with the name.
YikeMike.
That's what everybody keeps saying. When you walked in, everybody's like, "Yike,
I
yike."
thought it was something from up north, but I also thought it was like a twist of like Mike.
Oh no, it came from up
Up
north,
north
from the
Righteous
dance.
Gangsters.
Yeah.
I know they love you up north too, by the way.
For real?
Yeah, man. A couple more people done
shout out
tapped
to
in,
North,
man.
I
appreciate everybody in Cali, man.
Yeah, part.
Shout out
Fuck
Northern
everybody.
Cali though.
So did y'all get started? Like, did Lowerville get started as like, okay, we about to do a brand, like clothing brand, or
Nah,
was
it really like it was just a group chat name, and like me, I just like, why stop here? Like, why just stop as okay, we're a group chat, we're gonna get lit and turn. All right, that's it. Like, I want to like. I'm not really too into the party. Like I am into the party because I'm like curating. I'm a DJ.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I want to do more than just, all right, we're going to get lit and turn up and then, all right, that's it. Like,
That's
I
it,
want to,
yeah.
like, everybody do that.
Yeah.
Anybody can get lit and turn up, but it's like, what's next?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, me, I wanted to capitalize off it and do clothing. I'm a designer. Everything I know how to do, I want to use it to the best of my ability. So,
That's fire.
if we're going to have a group chat and people are looking up to us as far as, like, our vibe and what we do when we go to events and do our thing, who is in the collective and who's doing what, let's capitalize off that and really showcase it. So I was bringing the camera out, recording everything, documenting everything. I was making merch, designing things. Slim he was getting ideas and he was designing like clothing and merch because it's like we need to make this bigger than just we're turning up and partying because anybody can do that. Everybody's doing that. We're in Cali. That's what we do.
You gotta make it into a brand.
You feel me?
And I respect you for that because I have been hearing about you a lot. My family, my nephew even tell me about you. My brother always talking about you.
Yeah.
My brother always talking about you. Like, I'm talking to yeah. I'm
Shout out
like, okay.
Slim.
I'm like, let me get this nigga up and get this nigga on a podcast. But I do respect it. You feel me? Because most people would just party a lot and just stay partying. But the fact that you're like gluing everything together is respectable. And I do like the clothing line. I see you doing your DJ thing too.
Yeah.
So like, who do you DJ for? And like, is it like a consistent thing or is it just like,
I was I still am Namir's tour DJ whenever he has shows like big events. I'll go out and we'll go do shows and I'll DJ, bring him out, get on the mic, turn it up, do a set before.
Yeah, I seen some clips of you on your story on different like my brother's stories and shit when he would be there and shit. Turn up. It looked great.
It's
okay,
crazy.
So when y'all having some Lowerville parties, y'all make sure y'all invite us to them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
For surely.
So which one you like doing the most? Like, cause I feel like you're a creative, and with any creative, y'all palette is like vast. You feel me? But it's always a niche, like where you draw to the most. Like, what draws you the most? Like, damn, like I'll do this shit for free type. Like, you feel me? Where it's a passion. Like, is it the DJing or is it the clothing or is it the like mentorship? Like,
I would say probably the mentorship for real. Like, I do
dope.
a stream every night.
Okay.
I go on stream on Twitch, and I really just am being, I guess, a mentor and teacher and kind of like a real homie to people that join the stream and share their music with me. Like, there's a lot of upcoming artists, and I know when I was upcoming and I was 12 years old trying to make beats and learn how to do all this, I would have wished I had somebody like me that was just always there to go to figure out, am I on the right path? What should I do? Let me just cut through all the bullshit and just get there. Like, let me just get there. What do I need? How do I do it? I'm just doing that with the people that join my stream and ask me questions, and I can just help them.
I respect that though, because a lot of people wouldn't have said what you just said right now. A lot of people are like, this is the designer, this is the DJ, because the spotlight is more on you. But like people like that got your mindset is needed. You feel me? Because a lot of people that look like us, we don't have that male figure in our life to like kind of guide us. You feel me? So that mentorship is huge. Like, even though it's not publicized and glamorized as much as it needs to be, like I feel like that's a key staple in in a lot of people's success.
Nah,
you feel
for
me?
sure.
That mentorship.
Shout out my dad. Like I didn't grow up in, I mean, bad areas and
Yeah,
stuff. But
yeah.
I had my dad, and it was tough growing up. Like as far as like you feel me, situations with my parents and all that. But like he did what he could, and always just playing football and sports. Him being there and teaching me discipline. Like playing sports really taught me discipline and having like don't take things too hard and always learn and take criticism and don't be like looking at it as like a negative. Look at it, find the positive. So my dad really taught me that, and I'm just carrying on my dad's legacy of being a teacher and just being a listener, like just listening and going on to the next generation. Like I want to find the next YikeMike out there. Who's gonna be the next me, creative, that's doing all these things and can be that next big thing for me. I was doing that even with music, finding artists.
That's hard.
Salute to Pops, man.
We gonna get into that, but what's your producer? So what is your like beat type? If there was like a YikeMike type beat, what is your like beat type?
All my beats sound different for real. I feel like what makes me different than every other producer is I don't be having the same beat over and over and over again. Like I really produce. I'm not like a beat maker. Like I can really put together a whole song start to finish, get the whole thing done from the beat to the sounds to the key to the chords to the cover art, the mixing and mastering, the rollout, the merch, everything. Like I don't see any other producer doing that out here in Cali for sure. Like I'm doing the cover art, the mixing and mastering. If we gotta do a merch rollout, creative director, we gotta figure out like a fit. Is it gonna be a collaboration project with an artist? Is it gonna be a collaboration with just the producer and a bunch of different artists? What is the best way to go about it? What's the best way with our budget? How can we go about it? Who do we need to connect to? What's areas? Like I'm really going in depth with this.
That's good. That's good. A lot of people don't have that on their team.
Facts.
Yeah, for sure. Team is everything.
So do you like to have beats pre-planned, or do you like to go in the studio with the artists and kind of develop what they got going on?
It depends on the artist. It depends on how open they are to work. Some artists like to get beats sent to them. Some like working on the spot. Some can't work on the spot. Some can.
Tell you what you like.
What do you mean?
You like for the artist to be in there making beats, or do you like to just get sent to you?
Nah, I hate when they ain't there working with me. I ain't gonna hold you.
Why?
Because it takes too much time sometimes. Like I'd rather you just send me a portfolio and I get to pick.
Yeah,
and also depends on who it is. Like if it's somebody I got a relationship with, then obviously they can come in there and do it.
Yeah.
Like KO.
I've been in the studio with you, bro, and I see how you work. You work fast.
Yeah, I'm making.
You feel me, bro? Like to make
5
a
minutes, 10 minutes.
Yeah, you work fast.
But,
He's a legend right here. I
Yeah,
want to
man.
just say that
You a
right
young
now.
le- you a legend too,
let
brother.
me give like I want to just give Tay his flowers, bro. 'Cause
Appreciate you,
I
brother.
was in high school in my like first car. I remember when I first got my car, bro. I didn't have no aux cord, so I had the radio and I had the LA radio. Every time I was in my car and I had the radio on, I heard "You be getting high,
feeling low inside, man.
like
Shout out
that
to
was
my
on
boy.
the radio. I didn't have no aux cord, so I just had the radio.
Yeah.
And I had a 1998 Ford Explorer, the OG.
Shout out to that.
So I was banging that, like I was banging that, bro.
Every
Like,
day, that's
So,
fine.
Nah,
every
real
time I
love,
see you, I
real
just be
love.
like, bro, you were a part of my high school, bro. Like even
I love that.
making
Appreciate
music.
you, big dog.
so
That's
you
dope.
could, so you can
That's
make a beat
fire.
on his vibe, then?
For sure.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
don't, like I said, I don't know if y'all know. I've been in touch with
No, I know
my boy.
you talk to
And
me
I
about
definitely
it.
look forward to making music with Yike, because you gotta understand, me being a fan, I'm a fan too, by the way. Dog, I didn't seen you. I didn't seen your lives. I didn't seen your Twitch. I didn't seen you in a motherfucking club, turning the whole club up from when y'all was in Arizona, I think it was.
Yeah.
From everywhere y'all go, bro. Like you always, bro. When you step in the room, it seems like you turn the energy up, and that's what I'm a fan of.
It's just like I feel like the club scene and just outside in general is just lacking like real people. Like you go into the club and it's just fake energy. People trying to be fake ego. The girls is on weird timing. They just trying to get in this section. They don't really care about what's going on. It's not really like a real connection. And I really know that for a fact because I took a little step away from it, from the club scene and the going outside and all that. And I'm really inside now, just building my streaming community. And I see the difference in energy even over the screen in the internet. Like just people from all around the world that don't even know who you are, but they're watching you through a screen. And I could just see the energy shift from that, as opposed to just you really being in person and DJing and you see people come up to you and it's just like a different hit. I don't know how to explain it, but like
When you,
it's just
cause I know you traveling now. Do you like? What is your favorite? Pretty much. What do you think is the best at? Do you think it's the best where you're from or where you go?
That's good. I like that. Question.
I mean, honestly, when you come up, it's not gonna ever be the same where you're from, because it's going to be kind of biased. As you're coming up and nobody knows you and you're still grinding, okay, it's a different hit. But then as you get big and people start knowing you around where you're at, it's going to be kind of biased, and it shifts from nobody supporting you to now everybody supporting you. And
out of nowhere, yeah.
Yeah, so like when you go other places and nobody knows who you are, and it's a first impression. So when it's your first impression and you really show them what you got and you're going crazy, people are really turning their heads like, okay, who is this? It's a different type of hit.
Okay.
So definitely when you go out other places and you just fresh and you can show what you could do, you're the new kid on the block. Like it's like the new kid in school. Like when you in school and it's the new kid, who's the new kid.
First impression type shit.
Yeah, it's the first impression. So what can you do? It's like what is what is God showing you right now? And you gotta just make the best of the opportunity.
So for you, with your travel, what's the most turned up spot you been?
Miami.
Like, Miami
Is crazy.
Love it. Wait, hold on, man. I didn't know my boy was in Miami.
Miami is a different hit all around.
What club was you at in Miami? Do you remember?
We was in, you said like club wise?
Yeah. I mean, where was y'all at in Miami where you did your thing at?
We was in University of Miami.
Okay.
And then we went to the club scene in Miami. What was it? Starts with a V. Van Dome. It was a bunch of different clubs in Miami. And then we went to Tampa. We went to Miami and then Tampa and then back to Miami. And we was out there for a week and a half just doing clubs every single day. And it's just like out there in Miami, it's like out here, the clubs end at like 2.
Yeah, they out there until like 4, 6
No,
type
it
shit.
gets popping at like 3:30.
Really?
Damn.
Hell yeah.
That's peak.
Yeah.
It goes to like 7 in the morning. Like it's
That's
lit.
crazy.
Out here, it's like, okay, peak is like 11, 12 o'clock. It ends at 2.
Yeah.
Then you go to the hookah lounge, probably after party.
Yeah.
But it's
After
getting
hours.
popping at the club at like 3 in the morning.
That's crazy.
And so you traveling, you an engineer.
Yeah.
So you traveling with the studio equipment too?
I have before, depending on the artist.
If them niggas want to record,
If
right?
they want to, if they trying to work, all right, I'm down to work. I'm not gonna just try to beg a nigga to work.
Yeah.
What do you work on? You working on Pro Tools?
Yeah, Pro Tools.
Man,
I went to
nice.
school for shout out my pops. He got me in music. I went to community college, so I majored in business management and commercial music.
Shout out to business management.
Hey, shout out Pops, too.
for me.
Shout out
Yeah,
Pops,
shout out to
understand.
Pops, man.
That's
yeah.
real. And so you told me earlier you're in artist development.
Yeah.
So who is like the main artist you're dealing with? I seen your link. I seen the artist, but I would rather have you say it. Like there's a link on your page, so I'm sure that's the main artist you're dealing with.
Yeah,
my brothers told me about him. I haven't heard his music yet.
What's
but
his
my
name?
brothers told me I'm letting him speak on it.
Yeah, 26K. I did a collaboration project with him and kind of been developing him and just getting him ready to ship off to the next step, which is a label, a signing. You feel me? Like I want Lowerville to be that like artist development. We're trying to like launch artists to the next level. So like as an independent label, all you're doing is developing artists, creative directing them, getting their image, their marketing, their face out there on different pages, basically just promoting them, getting them right, figuring out their sound, figuring out what type of beats, and just getting them ready for that next level.
You know, I commend you on that because there isn't really a lot of artist development in these real big labels.
Yeah.
And honestly, that's not even a thing. What they do is they just pick up an artist who's already popping.
Yeah.
So I definitely commend you on that because you know what you're doing. You're building something from the ground up.
Exactly.
And so when it does hit that fan, you got everything to look at, bro. We got all of this.
So where is 26K from? What kind of music does he make? Like, what is he about?
He's from Monrovia. He makes Monrovia is like near Pasadena area. Like
Okay, so he from Cali.
Yeah. Cali.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, shit, we know I might need to bring that nigga on the podcast too.
Yeah, shit.
Definitely.
You should
Shout out
go
bring
out with you.
26K down
Nah,
there.
I think he's they on the way to Houston right now. I think he moved to.
You have to give me his Instagram so I can follow him.
For sure.
We can connect that.
Yeah.
So I got a question, bro. Like, so would you prefer the artist development side, which I probably think you would, or do you like have a particular artist in mind that you would love to work with?
Honestly, I like the artist development side. Because once you start chasing these big artists that are already popping, these big artists are going to be them with or without you. And saying that, I mean, like, coming up as a producer, I didn't want to chase the big placements because say you chase like a big Kendrick or Drake or Lil Wayne or just a big placement.
Yeah.
That artist is going to be that artist with or without your beats.
Facts.
So it's better to chase somebody that is upcoming and hungry, that's probably using YouTube beats, or somebody that's probably trying to like figure out their sound, figure out their team. It's better to try to connect with them and be the person that is their sound, be the tastemaker. You found this artist and you're building them to where they're big. Now people have to go through you to get to this artist.
Yeah.
now you are the tastemaker. Now you have all this like, oh shoot, you're crazy. You found this artist. You creating a sound instead of just making tight beats and trying to chase like big placements and trying to just chase what people have already been paving. You feel me? The wave has already been created. You got to create your own wave.
Yeah. And that's where I feel like a lot of producers go wrong. They try to cater to the popping artists, and they try to get they self-heard to the popping artists instead of just like doing what you're doing and developing somebody from the ground up.
Yeah,
which I think is more.
They're not really producers though. They're just beat makers. They just making beats, trying to sell beats. They got beat stores. Hey, I got beats. It's kind of like a hustle. Like it's not really the art. It's not really like I love doing this.
Yeah.
It, like you don't really have no love for it if you're not doing it for free.
I love the fact you just said that too, because you know a lot of people are just beat makers.
Yeah,
they're not
they like
really
to put
artists.
the producer on it to sound cool, but
all they're doing is trying to get a quick
beat
check, trying to get some quick money. They're not doing this for the longevity. They're doing it for a right
they
now
just
check.
want money.
Yeah,
exactly. I respect that. I love that.
Producing is actually producing a sound, cultivating something from the bottom that nobody's doing to build up. You know,
Right.
I think that's the best way to do it. Even on top of what you said, like if he was to make beats for like Lil Wayne and stuff like that, even if they was like super liked you, like those artists come with ego. So meeting an artist at the beginning point is better than meeting artists when they're at the top. Like, because it's harder to maintain that relationship.
Yeah,
you know?
and it's not even the relationship. If I try to get a placement with like, you feel me, a big artist, they're not gonna know me. It's gonna be like 10 other producers on that track. I gotta go through this person to get through this person. I gotta fake mess with this guy and write his shit just to get just to get the placement. That's how it is. Free game. Like you gonna have to go through all these producers just to get to the main guy. Like you're not gonna be. It's all these middlemen.
Yeah.
That's why when you're the tastemaker and you find these artists, now people have to go through you.
See?
You're the one that's in the studio with the artist. All these people, these beat makers that want to get that placement, they gotta have to go through you to get that placement. Let's collab. You're gonna get all that because you're the one that built this artist. You have the direct connect. They have to find you to get to that placement.
See, you just hit the hammer on the nail when you said that word tastemaker.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of tastemakers in this industry anymore. It's like a lot of fast-paced people ready to meet somebody at the top. Like, I'm going to give you your type beat. I know your music already. I'm going to give you your type beat.
They want a
But a
handout.
tastemaker is someone that's creating the flavor, basically.
That
Yes.
part.
They really cooking.
So I commend a tastemaker. So what would you tell a new producer? Would you tell them to latch onto a artist that's coming up that they really vibe with? Or, you know, what would you tell a new producer?
I would say, well, for me, it's the future now. I have it's streams. So I would tell a producer nowadays, you can go on Twitch, search up music reviews and feedback, and go into a music review of a streamer that is your niche or your music. Because not every music review, some music reviewers, their main niche is country music. Some is like underground music. Mine, I'm one of the few California streamers. So like I get a lot of LA artists, Cali sound, some underground sound. I would go into a streamer's stream, and it's just a cheat code. Artists send their music in. So you might hear an artist you might like. These artists are all upcoming. They're hungry. They're sending their songs out to get reviewed and get feedback. So as a producer, you get a direct connect to these artists as they're sending in their music. These streamers have Discord servers. If you're an artist or a producer and you don't have a Discord, you're really like you're shooting yourself in the foot. Like a Discord is the direct connect to these new upcoming artists and these new producers. You might even see some mainstream producers in these Discords.
See, that is very true.
That's
You're
game,
saying some shit motherfuckers don't know.
Free
So
game.
Discord.
Listen, that's real game though, right there.
Get on Discord and start, you know.
Can I ask you a question? How long you been tech savvy for?
Honestly, bro, I'm really a nerd. Like everybody think I'm some cool guy on the internet.
You are
like,
what you are. Don't come on. Let's not
an
stop
image for
that.
sure. People probably
It's
think
not an
that,
image.
but-
That's really you, but it does involve you being tech savvy.
Yeah, I grew up in the suburbs. I had to get good grades. I played football. I had to keep above a 3.0. I had to get high grades. You feel me? So I'm really
Bro, I graduated with a 3.17.
What a lot of people don't know about you.
Yeah, they don't know. Yeah, I graduated with
That's what's
3.17. When it came to like math field day, I was second place. I should have been first. But I respect the fact that you're not afraid or you don't shy away from the fact that you are into the tech.
Yeah, I'm me. Like I'm me.
You know,
man.
that's what
I'm
gets
not
people
afraid.
further.
Yeah, for sure. I don't want to like put on a mask or be somebody I'm not. Like I'm a nerdy guy. I'm a nerdy kid, whatever you want to call it. Like I'm not a hard nigga or you feel me, gangsta.
Bro, you are a
And
person.
that's
Listen, you're a
good,
person.
yeah.
All of that other stuff, it's not in the equation of success. Let's just be real. So
you think that a gangster and all that shit, that's not, you're saying that's not a
No, what I'm telling you is that's not in the equation of success, though.
Yeah.
It's not.
No,
For me, listen, yeah, obviously I'm into that field, but that's something that I became in the field when I was younger.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm a grown-ass man. I'm very tech-savvy, bro. I play League of Legends.
Yeah, especially if you're dealing with music, like being a gangster is far. Like when you're dealing with music, you got to be some type of
you gotta have some type of business smarts,
some type of field.
And
like
I respect the fact, and the thing about being tech savvy is that means you're business savvy.
Yeah.
You know what's going on.
Yeah.
You gotta think about how many people done went into bad deals and now they're complaining, but they put themselves in them deals.
Right.
Seems that you know exactly what's going on. You can read a contract and say, "Hey, I don't want this."
Yeah, and I tell everybody on my stream this too. Like all the upcoming artists that join my stream, we go over all of this. Like my stream is literally Lowerville, but the segment is Lowerville University, and really it's just I have a bunch of artists. Some graduated. I've gotten 2 artist deals off my stream.
That part, man.
Off the
Come on,
clips.
clap it up, man.
Clap
Clap it up, man. Lowerville in the building getting deals, man. You changing lives.
We got 2 artists that's graduated. We got some artists that's graduated or that's moving up to sophomore, junior. We don't have no seniors yet as of right now. Like I said, we have 2 that are graduated.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like that,
bro. So you got a whole, you got
like
classes.
Yeah, and
You
it's
got to
all
start
free.
giving. You got to start. It's what?
It's all free. Like,
Hold on, say that again for the camera. What?
It's all free. It's all free. I don't do no. Oh yeah, say all this good stuff on TikTok and then buy my course.
Like,
no,
I don't like that. Yeah,
just
the
like,
course
man.
buying.
That's what makes me one of one and different. Because all these other people, if they do give out the game on TikTok or Reels and they're making it sound good off the clip, they're just directing you to buy my e-course.
Yeah, it's like a commercial for
It's
their
a
shit.
fake
like,
finesse.
Bro,
They don't give
you're
a
a real life entrepreneur.
Yeah, like I actually really care about this shit. Music is my life. Like that's how I'm here today, sitting down in this couch. God is good. Like
Facts.
this
Shout
is
And
out
that's
God.
why.
God
And
is
that's
really
what
good.
I've been hearing about. I've been hearing nothing but good things about you.
I only, bro, and it's,
No, I promise you.
it.
Like,
bro,
I've been hearing your name.
I
Like,
see. I hear all good shit, but I see it too.
Yeah, me too.
Like
Me
I have
too.
to tap. I tapped into, bro. Like obviously you calling me a legend, whatever. Nah, the legends are tapping in with you.
That's crazy.
Because what you're doing is great, fool. Like
appreciate
what you're
that.
doing, I haven't seen in years. Literally, it literally reminds me of back in the days when we had Pusha Inc. We were developing each other.
Inc.
Yeah,
and label.
yeah. We were,
That's my childhood right
we were
there.
developing.
Yeah.
And it's like with Lowerville, it seems that y'all are developing people. Y'all giving people opportunity. Y'all watching them from the ground up, and y'all
Facts.
building with each other.
100%.
Y'all creating a conglomerate, pretty much.
Not only that, but we're documenting it too. Like
That
on my
part.
stream, literally, like we got all the clips, all the footage of artists sending in music. First songs be terrible, garbage. Then you see months later, they actually making really good songs. You see new people on the stream saying, "Oh, this fire. Who's this?" And we're putting artists on. And I stream late, so. The
What time?
finesse is I
What
stream
time?
at like 12:30 to 5 in the morning, California time. And
That
the reason
part.
for that is I don't want to stream during our time early and it's just getting a bunch of local people. I want to get all around the world. I got people from Australia, Greece, Hungary.
Bro, that just shows you,
Turkey.
bro. Your mind is way ahead of these people. Because
Yeah.
you know what? I ain't gonna hold you. I never even thought about it like that.
Yeah, because like,
you,
why would you
'cause
want to stream
like it's
locally?
8:00
Yeah.
our time. They probably sleep at that time.
Yeah.
But you staying up at night from when they wake up.
Yeah, they waking up or they're probably on lunch break. They probably I have people from Africa. Shout out Mamba. He's in Lowerville
Shout out
too.
Mamba.
He's in the university.
Shout out
He's
Mamba.
been grinding. He's in Africa. He talking about, I can only watch your streams on weekend because I got school. So like right now it's school. It's March. So
Yeah.
school will get out. Usually in the summer, my stream is kind of going crazy because everybody's on summer vacation. So I have a lot more people in my streams during the summer. But for the people that stay in my streams during the school year, we're just developing, talking, and then we're just building artists. We're just building
dope.
everybody up. Not even just artists, graphic designers, anything I know how to do,
Yeah.
I'm telling people how to do it. And not only that, it's like what makes me different is, okay, yeah, we can do music reviews and say, yeah, that was fire. Yeah, that was trash. Okay, if it's fire, now what do we do next after this? How do we promote it? How do we get it out? If it's trash, what do we do to get it better? What do we do? Because it's like, if you're going to say a problem, what's the solution?
Right, yeah.
Everybody
This-
going to say a problem and solution and then charge you $20
To
skip
get
the line.
to get the answer. Yeah.
Yeah,
I love
charge-
that, man.
Yeah, it's like, okay, it was fire, and then, you want to go next, skip the line, like, blah, blah, blah. Like,
Yeah.
all right, where do we go next? If we going to say this is bad, how do we fix it?
Yeah. So when
If
you
it's
get
good,
when you
where do
get
we go after this good?
when you get into this, when you hear an artist's music and you like, okay, it's like trash to okay.
Yeah.
What are you like picking out that you feel like is like the defining change in the song?
Well, the main reason why a lot of artists don't go far and why their music be bad is because the mixing and mastering is not good.
Yeah, definitely.
Anybody can make music nowadays. So to even get yourself in the competition, you gotta have a mix and mastered mix. You can get away with the YouTube beats and all that, but if your song isn't on the level of the people that you're in, because we're in competition with like big artists. Anybody who makes music, the amateurs are in competition with the professionals. That's just what it is. You can just get a distro kid and distribute your music to all platforms. Any song can make the Billboard Hot 100. Anybody can go up. Anybody.
Facts.
But if your song is not at least mixed and mastered, you might limit yourself in the competition. You might not get there.
That's
That's
part.
facts.
So definitely a mix and master. Another one is like your flow. Do you sound like somebody? Do you have your own flow? What are you talking about? Like a lot of artists, they try to live as somebody else.
Yeah. So do you recommend for somebody to sound like somebody or just find their own niche?
I could give you my personal opinion, or I could give you the opinion that is.
I want you to
I
give
want
the
personal.
opinion.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I want personal.
I want the opinion of an artist coming into your world.
Artist
and
developer.
what are you telling them?
I mean, my personal opinion, I wouldn't want somebody to sound like somebody. I would want to see who's new and fresh and can start a whole new wave. Who got new beats? Who got the new producers that aren't even out yet that can start a new sound? Who got the new styles, the new aesthetics, the new lingos, the
Aesthetics.
new flows, the new
Aesthetics.
catchy hooks? What are they talking about? Lingo is very key. Like if you have a lingo growing up, things you said amongst your friend group that people know that are certain things. Once you have a hit song and you're using it in your hooks, now you got everybody saying your lingo, it's a hit.
Yeah.
Instead
Hey.
of using other people's lingo that
Come on, man.
already
That
made.
was
Free
Bro, that was
game.
something we
free
did.
game. I got
Free game.
What
Free
he just
game.
said, it's like when you're studying for a test, you got to highlight something. Highlight it.
Free
Lingo
game.
is key.
Highlight it.
Create your own lingo. If you don't have lingo, then you haven't obviously been through things in life. Whatever you're saying in your music, I probably don't believe it. If you're
Facts.
using lingo that's already out, that people have already said, it's like you're just trying to be a follower.
Yeah.
You obviously haven't lived that life that wasn't you. Stop being a clone. Be yourself.
Yeah.
You probably went through things in your life as a kid growing up that you probably said certain things amongst your friend group. So it's like you're going to say that in your music. You're going to talk about it. Certain
Free game.
words you probably hear in a song. What was that word? Oh, I never heard that one. And then you figure out, oh, he's talking about this.
Yeah. Kind of coded language a little bit.
You feel me? You're
Yeah.
creating your culture.
Yeah.
Can I give you
Create your
a
lifestyle.
So I got a question for you. Top 3 artists that you listen to today.
Future, definitely Future.
He likes that one.
Future
Shout out
my
to
favorite
the
artist.
prophet.
Future's my favorite artist for sure. Today, I'm not gonna lie, the stream been putting me onto a lot of underground artists.
Name them.
It's just one guy named I Love You Kwai or something like that. I don't know how to say it. But the underground be having crazy names. So it's like he's like I Love You Kwai, listen to him a lot. Savior record goes crazy. Who else I got on my playlist? I gotta really see, to be honest.
So do you are you up on old boy? Aye.
Yeah. Shout out Pac Joko.
Yeah.
Pac, the IE is like the number one.
They're
music
going
scene
up
in
right
the-
now.
he's from the IE.
And I actually seen you something right now saying that the IE's been running the summer.
Yeah, the IE is running the
Hit the
California
yeah.
music scene right now.
So you want to go in more on that? Like
So we had EKE with the Ghetto record.
Ghetto.
So we had that. That's going up right now. He got a
Exactly.
crazy deal, historic.
Yeah, he's the
QC,
first
nobody has ever
first
signed
West
to
Coast
QC.
rapper, QC, yeah.
QC.
Oh, really?
Jello.
Yeah,
People
exactly.
like to downplay Jello, but Jello,
Jello,
been making music for
hard.
a long
Yeah, he
time.
been
Is that
doing
IE?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Jello
yeah.
IE. Jello IE.
Jello, he's going crazy right now.
Whoa.
Shout out Jello.
Yeah,
and
shout out
then,
Jello.
Like people like to downplay Jello. Like he's been making music
Jello
for
No,
a
he's
doing his
long
thing.
time.
Yeah.
Like he's
He's
has
doing his
music
thing,
out.
bro.
So now he got a hit. That song's a hit.
Facts,
So-
100%.
And then we got now Pac Joko.
Mm-hmm.
IE song hasn't even today it's been out, but as it's been getting big, it hasn't even been out
it's
for
still
a month.
going.
And it's made the radio. It's everywhere in less than a month. So like that's just telling me like this is all happening within a month span. Jello been going up. EK, that song's been going up. It's getting crazier, but it's been out for a minute.
But it's going crazy.
Yeah,
It
for
still haven't
sure.
hit that.
It's still going crazy.
Exactly.
This is 2025 we're talking about. So January comes, Jello is going up. This is January. Boom, February comes, Pac Joko, IE, that's coming out. That's within like a month or so. Okay, that's another one. IE is kind of like it's
They
getting a
running
lot of heavy hitters right now.
Because you know, a lot of people out here in the LA area, in our area, you know, we like to clown on the IE, saying, "Oh, they're
Right,
not this,
right,
not
right.
this."
It's a little disconnect.
Yeah, but I personally agree with you.
I've been out there. It ain't really no.
A lot of people don't know I started my career in the IE.
Yeah.
Even though I'm from out here,
Yeah, for sure.
my whole thing
sure
got
you-
popping because I was in the IE.
I'm from the IE, and I was playing all the.
Yeah, I love the IE, you feel me?
Yeah.
So What me saying that is there any pretty much things that you would say to an IE person that's coming up doing rapping?
I feel like IE artists are ahead because we don't have a lot of politics involved. I'm gonna be honest. The less politics and stuff you have and beef, the more you're gonna go up because you're more of a business. Your brand is more open. You can go over here and you can be safe. You can go over here and be safe. You can go over here and be safe. You can get the super bad people, the evil people to rock with you, and you get the nice, fun, nerdy kids to rock with you too.
That part.
And I think that's why LA doesn't like the IE because we have so much more freedom and we're the underdogs. The IE is the underdog. We're like underdog of NorCal. We're the underdog of LA. We're the underground. Shout out OC2 and San Diego. I'll put them in that list too.
Facts, yeah.
IE, OC, and San Diego. But as of right now, the IE is just
Y'all
got too much
doing y'all
motion.
thing, man.
They got too
Gotta
much motion
commend
right
y'all on
now.
that. A
And
lot of
I
motion.
comment that. I be commenting that, and every time I see people talking about the IE and I see Pac Joko, I be like, they thought I was crazy for saying the IE got the sound right now. It does, and it's like you can't argue it. We got the most popping independent artist right now.
And it
Shout
seems
out
like y'all.
Pac Joko. He
and
don't
it's-
got no team. He's not signed. His shit's going crazy. Why? Because he's a hard worker. He's always posting clips of his song. He believes in
Yeah, I
himself.
seen him in the mills. When I see him in the mills doing that video, I'm like, yo, they know what they doing.
The
And it just
culture.
seems like y'all really just having fun.
Y'all having fun,
Yeah,
for
that's
sure.
the thing. That's like we're having fun, and it's like, why are you mad at somebody having fun?
Can't.
Yeah, you can't.
Well, you can't
be
make
mad.
everybody happy. People gonna hate.
Yeah, but
True,
listen,
but
but,
this
they
the thing,
hating
though.
because they not having fun.
Yeah. people are
They're
so
miserable.
serious.
They're depressed.
The IE
And
having
that's
fun.
why LA don't like IE because we're the actual fun vibe of Cali. We are the true, authentic. We're the vibe. We're the fun. We're not no politics, this and that. We're just vibe. We're just vibe music. Shout out EKE Ghetto. It's just a vibey song. There's no politics. There's no shooting. There's no. Not saying that's like.
No, but I'm saying, but that's the
That's
essence
just
of
the
music,
truth,
bro.
yeah.
When jerking
Right.
first came up, the essence of jerking was going to a party and having fun.
People want to have
dancing.
fun.
Exactly.
And this is what people don't understand about California mainstream music. California mainstream music is fun party music.
That part.
Talk to the females, talk to the guys. Maybe some kids can vibe to it. Shout out Soap
Barbecue
City.
music,
That was
yeah.
a vibey turn
Yeah.
up record. No
That part.
politics, no this and that. It's just we're having fun.
Fun,
That's
yeah.
what California music is,
And I'm thinking-
mainstream wise, having fun music.
And I'm thinking that is the future of California music
Yes.
because
That's the
that's,
essence.
what's
That's
going
why the IE is
biggest.
winning right now because
Yeah,
we don't have
yeah.
politics and there's no this and that. It's just let's have some fun.
Yeah, let's have a good time.
Yeah,
That's-
The
I
IE
love that.
The IE
That-
not too far from Oceanside too, right?
Yeah, San Diego.
Do y'all
Yeah,
you know about Desi Hollow?
I do, yeah. I've heard of him. I don't know him personally, but I do.
Long
hear his
hair.
name.
Does he have a long
yeah,
hair?
bro, doing this shit too, though.
Yeah, that's my dude right
He
there.
just dropped an album not too long ago, and his shit pretty dope.
He did a
But
joint,
you shouted
Welcome
out,
Home with or something with Home with Joe Moses. In it,
yeah,
right?
yep, and bro
Yeah.
doing this shit.
See,
like,
I think to touch on the essence of California music, I think you hit it on the head too. It's to have fun. It's dancing music. It's music that you can dance to.
Right.
You are totally 100% right when it comes to too much politics and
Yeah.
somebody doing music.
It only goes so far. Like, not everybody on the earth knows about that stuff or cares to know about it. People,
That
at
part.
the end of the day, they just want to be happy. Music, people want to listen to music to be in a good mood. Like, the media and these social media pages will direct the sheep to bad and evil and negativity because it sells. Negativity will get comments, negativity will get people arguing, and negativity will boost yourself in the algorithm. That's just how it is. People try to tie these labels and these heads of these social media platforms and the social media pages will try to get people to push the negativity. But at the end of the day, if you look at the Billboard Hot 100, all the
People
songs are
having
just
fun.
positivity, vibes, good. It's like
feeling.
you're only gonna go so far, and at that point, you're probably gonna get in a deal, and you're gonna get trapped making the same style of music, and you're just gonna ceiling cap until you can break out of that deal. Now you're complaining about the label.
And I
because they're
like
making
this
you make
guy,
all this
man. I
evil
like this
music.
guy,
Yeah,
man.
no.
I'm just
He
saying
know
the
what he's
game.
talking
I'm
about.
just saying what it
That's
is.
facts.
Like,
Come
I'm
on,
just saying what it
I
is.
rock with you. So we only got a couple more minutes left, but I'm gonna go back to your artist, 26 Cater.
2-6.
26, my bad. 26 Cater. Shout out 26 Cater. My bad, my man.
2-6 Skater. What's happening,
So
big dog?
what is the main song that you would say people should listen to from 26 Cater?
Right now, his biggest song is "Take It" featuring Lil E. But if in recent, right now, we just dropped our project. I would say probably the biggest song on there is with Kai Benz called "Let Me See Some."
Okay.
He got a lady record on the tape. I tried to orchestrate the tape to be a vibe of everything. We got the party vibes. We got songs for the streets. and we got songs for the ladies. Mimosas on a Sunday. Shout out Nabian and Nabian and Marvelous helped me on the production with that. That record is just really talking about you feel me, a shoddy, and this is a lady record talking to females. When I orchestrate my projects and I put it together, I want to be able to put vibes for everybody. If you don't like this, you'll probably like this. Okay. I can market different songs on the project to different people. You might like these type of songs. Turn up. Oh, we trying to turn up. I want to turn up. I want to turn up. Well, bet we can turn up. Oh, I want to chill. I want to vibe. I want to kick it. I'm at the kickback. Oh, we can chill at the kickback. Oh, I want to feel like I'm a bad bitch. I want to feel like I want to get taken out on a date. Well, you can feel like a bad bitch. Let's go on a date. First date type music.
Oh, every day.
Every emotion.
Anything you want is something for everybody. So I put 18 songs on a project. Me and 26K dropped it. I put all the songs together. I mixed and mastered it. I made the cover art. I designed the rollout. And, yeah, I put it out. It was a success. We did have videos for it, but we never ended up getting the videos. We had done work with some cameramen, and shoot, it didn't go out as planned, but I feel like it did.
Minor setbacks.
Yeah, minor setback, but.
Was that his album?
Ours collectively.
I'm about to ask you, because when are we getting a YikeMike?
I want to drop my first album, because that was a mixtape. And I want to let everybody know from what day is it today? It's March 4th, right?
3rd.
Third.
March 3rd, 2025. I don't have no album out. I just got like kind of mixtapes. That was a mixtape. I don't want to call it anything I'm dropping an album until I really get the budget that I can create a full, my max potential.
Are we gonna get one this year though?
I hope so. I want to. Hopefully, I can get a budget. Maybe you feel me. Somebody.
You deserve it. You deserve it. You feel me?
Might be getting the YikeMike album.
I'm putting myself out there to where I feel like I deserve. I've proven I can. I've proven I can.
Yeah.
The mixtapes, it's like I'm doing what I can with my money, and I'm doing what I can. The mixtapes obviously take longer because I'm trying to make the money to get the studio time and put the hours in to mix it, get the money to be able to go back to the studio, re-record things, and figure it out. So if I had a budget for an album, I would have everything I need to just let's get it done. I know how to engineer. I know how to record. I know how to mix and master. I know how to songwrite. I know how to create cover art. I know how to promote. And I know how to create and direct the rollout and the aesthetic and the vibe that we're trying to figure out for the project. So all I need for really is just money to just do it. I know how to do everything.
It's coming to you.
No, it's coming.
I just got a hope.
We only got a little bit of time left. I'm not gonna front. I wish we could extend this.
This is a good conversation. I like this.
This is like the brand of the podcast, critical about music. Yeah, I fuck with this. This is the great young man right here. I'm telling you right now. How much time we got left, Eddie?
Himself right here, man. It's the GOAT right here.
You can go into like 2, 3.
I just want to ask one question then. Can you see yourself signing Lowerville as a record label to a major?
Yeah, I definitely can. I would actually want to get signed to I would want Lowerville to be. Like, it's not just me. It's
exactly. The whole collective.
Yeah, like, I want to just make it clear, like, this is not just me. Everything I'm doing is for the community I built, which is Lowerville. I have over 1,000 members in my Discord in a span of a year.
Hey.
So everything is really about what I'm doing for the community and anybody that wants to be a part. And just know I got your back, and I'm going to do whatever I can to make sure you get to where you want to get to, or I could probably, answer some questions and help maybe you. Because a lot of people I'm realizing with the stream is they don't got like real support. They got a lot of yes men in their corner. They got their homies kind of like, yeah. And it's like, doing music, if you got homies and say you did have like a big spurt, they going to agree with everything you do.
Yeah.
They not going to really keep it real with you. And I'm learning that with the streams. But it's like, not everything's going to hit. Not everything I do might be the right way. You actually need somebody real in your corner that's going to tell you right and wrong, and that's gonna be 100 with you. And I'm that figure in all these people that join my stream. I'm that real homie, that person they can rely on, that's gonna really tell them how to do it and what it is and what they could do better and how to go about things.
That part.
So that's just
shout out to
Yike,
Lowerville, man.
I'm loving the way you break things down.
Yeah.
You are more than welcome. We consider you a friend of the show.
Thank you.
You got to come back.
You feel me? You definitely got to come back.
Episode 100, we having a party. You got to come back. We would love for him to DJ the damn episode. Let's have that happen.
Like, Yike, keep doing what you're doing. I really fuck with you. On top of the positive things that I heard about you, being in person with you and hearing you talking about stuff, it's very motivating. I fuck with that. So keep doing what you're doing. Yo, Lowerville, I've been waiting for my sweater.
We need that.
You feel me? But
man, give me that one, man. I want the pink and the cream, man. Come on.
You're welcome to the show anytime. When you want to bring 26K on through, come on. You feel me? Get his media training right. Come on.
Good, man.
I fuck with it. Episode 77. Music is Critical TV. Until next time.
Pow.